How's the station looking?
Better.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah, sure. Before we do that, let's go around and check out how everyone's doing in the station since the attack that I completely missed.
That's right. I'm still waiting for the news to come in about the magic shit. Oh shit.
Keep the fire suppression system ready. That great.
I thought our fire suppression system was damaged in the attack.
I don't know.
It was.
I'm pretty sure it was, actually.
It was.
Now that magic's back, someone's gonna fire a fireball out of their ass and break a hole in the wall.
I mean,
Just your fingers typing for me.
Come on, let's get on the drop pod and go to the station.
And you hear my shit posting?
That's normal.
Yelling
okay,
at
so
Snack for
we're
playing on
getting
Gary's
the
mod
drop
instead of
pod.
playing
We
this.
head to the station.
You cruise on over to the station, like cool cats, over into the small docking bay. Smooth jazz is playing through every freaking speaker on that station. Tuned in to Frank Radio. Yes, Frank has a radio station specifically for this station.
Shit, I guess we lost reception. Makes me...
Any visitors in our absence? We were gone for like a week.
A few.
Your internet connection like sliced that off.
A few.
Give us a list.
Just random passerbyers.
Okay. So how are people doing?
Decent.
From the initial look.
You've yet to get a replacement for the guy that died. But other than that, people have been doing good.
But nobody's like hiding in a corner. Having PTSD attacks at every single bump and crackle.
No.
Good,
Well,
I guess.
one of them did, but Frank got him. Snapped his neck.
Fix that problem real quick.
Fix the problem, yeah. Yeah, just found him, snapped his neck, fixed the problem real quick.
There you go.
Now his neck doesn't hurt. Kind of for something to hurt when it's
Okay,
off your shoulders.
so... Can we get a report of what's been going on?
Have we made money
Money-wise?
off those visitors?
200 credits.
What the fuck did we sell them? A knick-knack or two?
Some fuel. Oh, that's right, hold on. And the station's 2-week grace period ends in 4 days, I believe.
How's the traffic over there been looking?
Also Pedley. More than your station, though. They get maybe 20 every 3 days. 20 ships every 3 days.
Wonder if it's enough for them to stay.
Well, they're next to the fucking stars. When people jump in conventionally, using frame ship and mass transit drives, you end up near the star. Although if you use drill cores or other methods, you start at the edge of the system.
Okay.
You gotta shut something down. Like,
You are
kinda
dying.
bad.
I'm downloading and I am streaming.
Well, you gotta stop one of them.
Not stopping the
Not
stream.
gonna be the stream.
The download's about halfway done. I can't stop it.
Fine.
That's a surprise.
Okay, so everyone's doing nothing. No errands they need done. You don't even need a box of milk. Bag of milk.
A bag of milk.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That's why I said it.
So is there a reason you hinted towards going to the station?
No, I was telling you where you were. I wasn't hinting towards it at all.
Well,
I don't think he really has a plan for just the two of us.
I have plans for a lot of things. Whether it's just the two of you
Well,
or
time
not
to look
is
up
up
for
to you.
jobs. Time to look up jobs.
I agree. I immediately start looking for jobs again. In the next 10 systems.
Ten systems or 10 jumps?
I'd say 10 jumps.
If it's 10 jumps, that's way
Yeah.
more than 10 systems.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cool with that.
You're looking at nearly 1,000 systems. Plus. If it's the
That's
next
gonna
10
have a lot of jobs.
If it's the next
Yep.
10 systems, you can easily get to any of them within a single jump. And what kind of jobs? And are you looking for legal jobs, or are you going to be perusing the black market? Zeus is... Hello, everyone. Zeus taking over the airwaves here for a little bit of ramjacks. Sorry. Scratch that. A little bit of Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight. Hope y'all enjoy.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to play anything newer because I might get copyright for that.
What do you
Let's
say?
This is old enough that everyone here is dead.
Do you think legal jobs we might be able to do?
I'm
Just
cool with a
the two
few
of us?
illegal as well. Legal, yes, we could get a few of those done easily.
Oh, by the way, since Palpatine is engrossed with what he's doing, the job falls to you, Lecter. Hip hip hop, you don't stop. Bang,
What?
bang to the boogie,
What?
Up jump the book to the bend to the bookity beat. Quite a few. There's a few individual parties interested in selling you weapons. You know,
Like the company weapons? Or...
military grade weapons meant for armies.
Okay, let's...
You know, 8,000. You know, 8,000 AKs, 2 million rounds, stuff like that.
Okay, well... Pull them up. See what we got in the email.
Each of the, it's basically four different gun runners. Just, you know, offering different types of weapons. There's one even offering fighters.
Yo,
Like-
Demo, some places are offering to sell us fighters and guns.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently they think we're big enough to have an army.
Because you're a corporation, and you own a system.
I think Palpatine might have mentioned something about various shipments of weapons. I don't know if you want to have those, except for, like, the crew.
Yes, I know. Just- they're trying to sell in bulk. They're not trying to sell individual, as far as I can tell.
No, I understand. I know what Palpatine has been doing with those, I think.
What do you think he's been doing?
I don't remember if he actually mentioned it or not. I literally don't remember if he said this in character or not. John, do you remember
About what?
about the weapon shipments to insurgencies?
You mean the one that you guys did?
Okay. Well,
I'm saying,
go
do you mean the
with
one
you,
that
yes.
you guys did, or
I'm
you?
gonna take a
yes.
chance.
Everyone knows about the one that you guys did.
Yeah, he was doing a jet piece. What was that, John?
yeah, you cut out again.
I didn't say anything.
Everyone knows what?
All the crew knows about the smuggling mission that y'all did.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
Alright, I'm just gonna assume that he did. Yeah, Palpatine's been ordering a bunch of shipments so that he can overthrow governments and systems and place himself as emperor.
So he's trying to be Palpatine again.
Yeah, I mean,
He's trying to be
the
himself.
Okay.
traditional Palpatine. I mean, I don't know how that'll work out with being a fox and all.
Yeah, I know. But I don't see him ordering any shipments soon with his measly 0 credits.
Well, I mean, it's bulk shipments, man.
It exactly says none.
Yep.
Like the church, there is none in his account.
I mean, think about it. Marv was able to get enough weaponry to build that fucking church down there. And we didn't
Yeah,
know
he
about
did it over time. Well, he did it over time, and frankly, I didn't bother with it. It was just guns, and saying he was a gun maniac, I just ignored it at first.
Same as Palpatine.
Nah, just Palpatine. I'm not big on doing it, but
Anyways,
as long as he doesn't try to overthrow us.
I would like us to have some general weaponry actually for our crew. Seems like a lot of us are poorly outfitted.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, Matt's got what, a pistol?
Yes.
And magic. A lot of magic now.
He's got magic and a pistol. And how well is that going to do in a very sneaky situation? When it comes
Magic's
to
very
firearms?
sneaky.
How many people have we had that have just not been able to do anything in combat?
So I don't think you can get any weaponry for Louise.
Can't do much
Louis
for Louise.
doesn't need any weaponry.
He just crawls around.
He's like Matt. He's unfair. Same as Lecter mainly. He doesn't even technically need his sword.
I don't, but I like him.
No, he does. Because as soon as after he uses his ability, it'll take him several hours to do absolutely anything else. And his normal.
Unless we're next to a white dwarf, and then that changes everything.
Anyways, yeah. Are any of the weapon shipments offering something smaller, like 20 guns, maybe? 15?
Do I see any offering small amounts of guns?
Well, most of the rifles ship in shipments of 20.
Okay.
Get a shipment of laser rifles. This one. Sell the surplus. Do you think it would be a good idea to have personal fighters? I'm not sure. I
I mean-
think not.
Not really? No? I don't know. I mean, it's not that I don't trust you to fly a ship, it's that if it gets kind of, well, stranded.
Oh, and quite a few people on planet side are asking about if there's a military that they can join to protect their system. Because, you know, you look down there, there's now a lot of really good houses down there. Mostly log cabins.
Because it... Okay, your internet's still shit, by the way.
What?
Like, you said something and it cut out really bad for something.
People planet side are asking about joining the military.
Oh yeah, they can if they want.
You need to establish a military.
We have a military. Shit, that's right.
Get another shipment of rifles, and we'll institute a basic militia system.
You don't have
Might
to
as
pay a
well.
militia.
Might as well. I mean, pull a Second Amendment, right to bear arms.
Well, your place isn't illegal, so people walk around with fucking rocket launchers on their shoulder. No one can do shit.
I have a problem with that. I mean, if they just if they pull the trigger of the wrong thing, then yes, I'll have a problem. But if they're just gonna casually walk around, I'm fine.
Open carry your rocket launcher.
Just don't open carry your grenades with a pin pulled, okay?
Open carry his grenades with all them strewn across his belt, and how he has them held is by a rope going through the pins, all hanging down. That way he can just grab them and throw them.
Yeah, just how many people down there are wanting to join?
Seems to be about 25.
We could order 2 crates of rifles.
Laser rifles, regular rifles,
What would you say, Deimos laser or bullets?
pistols,
Robert's
shotguns.
back, so if he wants to deal with it.
Slug throwers might be the cheaper option, but I think laser rifles is more of an official
What am I dealing with?
weaponry.
We're dealing, just payment of, you know how the companies are offering to sell us guns and shit?
No, I do not know that. People are offering to sell us guns.
Yeah, gun runners, dude. They sell them to corporations and countries.
Oh,
Arms dealers, bro.
They were
Arms
asking about
dealers.
you. They were asking about you specifically, Palpatine.
why?
Palpatines have always been good customers.
I mean,
They're not wrong.
you're definitely not. Tell them to come back in like a year. I have money to spend on this.
Yeah. Just order 3 shipments of las rifles, send them down, we'll have
Laser rifles ship by the 50.
2 shipments of laser rifles.
So you want 100 laser rifles.
Yeah. They're not getting all of them. We'll keep an armory on the station.
Yeah.
Why not plant side? But the armory next to the church.
I don't trust those filthy vermin.
Might as well.
That'd be the safest place.
I think they
The
might.
station can get
I
nuked.
think St.
The
Gregor's
city
Day
can't
might
get
have
nuked.
a problem with the. Yeah. But we know St. Gregor's Day comes around, and we're technically a secular government.
That's why we leave for 3 days.
I'm saying they're going to burn down our armory.
Why?
Their
That's a
armory.
cardinal sin. They wouldn't burn down the armory.
It's a cardinal
Okay.
sin to burn down and destroy weapons.
And they'll expropriate.
I mean, if you're worried about them breaking everything, then I don't blame you. I mean, St. Gregor's Day, I don't fully understand personally.
To be fair, if we just like give them the weapons the week before and ask for the weapons the week after. It's not like they're gonna raid the armory or anything.
I mean, that's specifically what I
They'll-
think they would do.
Not
It's
if Mark's
not-
in charge of the armory.
Also, it's not the purge. It's just burning down all the heretics.
Yeah, that includes non-believers.
I don't think a non-believer of Quan would work the armory right next to the church.
Yeah.
And about 95% of everyone down there is a follower of Quan currently.
You know what? Fine, whatever.
I want to find a second system, to be honest.
Fine, dedicated to Wien.
Not, I mean, partially, but I also want to open up the wizard shop or school.
I say we put it on the lava planet.
What?
The lava planet. I mean, it's already on fire. What are they gonna do? Burn it more?
That's the point.
True. But no.
Freaking Matthew comes in, casts Terraform. The planet now becomes a wonderland.
No.
Okay.
Like, he could actually make a separate dimensional bubble around the tower.
Okay.
So, only around the tower is completely fine.
We'll set up a fund. We'll order 2 shipments of laser rifles, keep an armory, and we'll download how to start a government militia 101.
Shouldn't we start how to start a government 101?
Not yet. I don't feel like we're quite there yet. Guns before politics, my friend. You should know this well.
Actually, policy was already there. I then used the people to build the guns.
Engage! Activate Order 66.
Basically, I had my enemies build the government, the guns, and everything else. And then I used it to kill them. And take over.
Fair point.
Sure you did. I mean, do you want to actually officially start the government? Because, like, I don't feel that anyone's really going to agree on any system.
I do, if we put Mark in charge of it.
You know what? Mar can run this place as a semi-theocracy.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought he's been doing it.
I mean,
That's-
yeah, but that's just been de facto. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I'm fine with that. Lecter?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I'm fine with it.
Alright. Official government is now theocracy. Marv runs it. For, like, paper reasons this time.
It's not officially the theocracy of Marf.
Well, whatever he decides to call his Kingdom of Quan or whatever.
And Blue still will own all the companies on, like, PlanetSide.
Oh no, we're still, like, the overarching,
Yeah, just like every other corporation that owns every other system.
we're the overarching, sovereign.
Actually, technically, while you guys are still a level 1 corporation, if another smaller corporation builds up within your corporation, they can overthrow you. Legally. But as soon as you become a rank 2, doesn't matter how powerful of a level 1 they are, they can't touch you legally.
Not if we just kill them.
Well, that's what we do at level 1. Because we just killed him.
Okay.
Let them
Kill
build it.
everything, guy.
Let them build it, and then we shall take it. This is the path to success.
I don't think there's any secret corporation that's been created in Blue Steel. I mean, maybe down there.
Little did they know.
Shut up, Sean. They know nothing.
And they shall remain so in the dark.
I'm going to try and treat that as an out-of-character thing.
It's a
course not.
100% out of character thing.
I know.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
I'm
about
gonna
it.
try and very much keep that away from my opinions.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so,
Don't worry about it.
jobs.
So, don't worry about it.
Gerbs.
Derb.
Alright, so we got the shipment ordered. We set up the fund.
You guys didn't ask for a price. You just bought them.
Yep.
How much were they?
A lot.
What do you mean a lot?
They were 10k a piece, and you ordered 2 of them.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad. That's a warp port. That's 2 warp cores.
The ability to traverse space, you've just dumped on weapons.
Yeah.
Seems like a Blue Steel thing to do.
I did this with
Yep.
a very specific idea that we're going out and doing jobs to make more money.
Exactly.
You guys can build factories and shit here to make your own weapons. You know this.
Yes.
We'll get
Think of
there.
it as an initial investment.
You need
Oh,
some
speaking
stuff.
of which, no factories or anything is planned to be built down there, so you might want to figure that out soon.
Weapon
we have any-
factory,
Ammunitions.
ammunition factory.
For laser rifles.
Yeah.
What's Spawn's favorite gun?
Are we planning on having cars down there, or?
No.
The amazing Kalishnikov. AK-47.
Cars are inefficient. We go by monorail.
Monorails are inefficient. We go by teleporter.
Teleporter inefficient. We use the Force.
The force is inefficient. We use tubes.
Tubes are inefficient. We use solar gliders.
Solar guys are inefficient. We use cars.
Cars are inefficient. We use pirate ships in space.
That's solar sails.
Pirate ships are inefficient. We use trees.
Aha!
Electric
Trees are
carry us all.
inefficient. We
Electric
use
carry
the
us all.
rock.
Rock's too inefficient. We use quantum entangled particles to
Particles
propel
are
us,
good for you.
to propel us
Okay.
through
Kill
space.
yourself.
I feel like we should end this part here. Anyways.
Okay.
Okay, so.
So do you want to set up a legitimate military? A system force. Oh, by the way, you're still paying people to protect the system as it is. Well, around Nova Solo specifically.
Make it even.
Pay them by the month. Speaking of which, as you guys are standing there, you notice a small security force go by.
Heyo.
So I'm using Elite Dangerous ships just because they look better. So it's a Anaconda and 2 Pythons go by. Look them up if you don't know.
These giant snakes float through space, carrying their cargo in their bellies.
And giant guns mounted on top of them. Lecter, and pretty much
Yes.
everyone else.
Yes.
May I direct your attention to the TV screen? There's breaking
Ah,
news.
Shit. Well, Deimos, you ready to look at our fuck up?
I'm actually really uninterested.
What?
What?
I spent time
You're-
on this. Fuck you, you're gonna be attention. You go fuck yourself, I'm telling you this, and you will be interested. You will be in awe, and you will
We're not
cry.
Look at what we fucked up and did.
Weep on
I mean,
command.
it's
Weep!
man.
Oh god.
Once you're only limited by the power of your imagination, like, you shouldn't be shocked by anything.
I don't know, my imagination is pretty fucked up. I mean, look where you guys are.
Yeah, there's a bunch of furries walking around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Palpatine, you ready to watch what we did and fucked up?
I guess. I am kind of interested in how.
As you're saying that, Palpatine's sitting there with like a soda can, he's like twirling it in front of him. I'm already looking at what you've done.
I then shake up the soda can and open it next to
With the Force.
with the Force and open it and push it over to Lecter and open it.
Just with the Force, move it over to him and open it next to him.
The greatest evil starts small.
Lecter, you're sprayed with a bottle of Nuka-Cola.
I'm good, you can keep it.
It's sprayed on you.
Yeah, no, this was a shaken up. You're currently drenched in Nuka-Cola.
Upsetting.
Could you not?
Already did.
Too late.
Palpatine, like, could you fucking not?
No.
Fine, I shall refrain from having fun with my new old Force powers.
That's a lie! How can you even lie that hard? How are
do
you not spitting out teeth from that?
Do you not know who you're talking to? No, did I not make this clear?
Out of curiosity, what are you gonna do with your gauntlet?
I don't know. It kind of
I
makes
mean-
me mad now to think about how pathetic I was. So I might just keep it on, just to fuel my rage.
No, like in the sense of, like, what if you accidentally shock through the gauntlet and just vaporize your hand?
You end up shocking yourself.
Can that happen?
It can happen.
I mean, it's an electronic glove that you were already gonna emit lightning from.
Yeah.
It's gonna have an insulator or on the inside to block it from going to your hand. I'm
It
pretty sure it's
does.
gonna block it from going away from your hand at the same time.
Yeah.
So-
that is a very good point.
If you watch the
believe
movie
that-
when Mace Windu reflected lightning back at Palpatine, it hurt Palpatine, so it can happen.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know if it hurt Palpatine. It just removed the mask that he had on.
It melted his face.
No, that's just how he looked.
Like an old
that
man
was-
screwed him. You obviously didn't watch Robot Chicken Dude.
yeah. But, like, I don't understand the concept of your end of the Force, but I understand that how electricity works when it comes to insulators and conductors. The basics of them, at least. So you're gonna end up like electrocuting yourself if you're not careful.
That is very true. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the.
Just,
No need
just,
for this
just use
anymore.
Force Lightning with the other hand, then you just have regular Taser in the other.
No, I don't need regular taser anymore.
Hey, Damos, look, you want a taser?
No.
On a lever cruise to get rid of it.
Lecter, have you ever heard high voltage go through wood?
Yeah, no, I've seen it. It burns like hell. But it makes pretty art, I will admit.
He doesn't remember. This is
What are you
great.
talking about? I didn't get that badly injured.
Breaking news!
I know exactly what you're talking about, though. Oh, shit.
To the news, please. And thank you. Would you kindly shut the fuck up?
Oh, Palpatine, here you go.
Dun, dun.
I'm listening with intent.
He's on the edge of his seat. Literally.
Well, news! Come on!
Breaking news with me, Telos Cavera. Today, our top story as of 2 days ago: a weird supernatural phenomenon has begun sweeping the galaxy. Yes, he turns to like a different camera. Yes, weird supernatural phenomenon which some of you may have seen firsthand.
You have no fucking clue.
Fuck off. How'd
Every
you get my video?
everyday civilians spewing elemental fury from their hands, eyes, and mouth,
And other orifices.
Yes. Yes.
or whatever bodily equivalent some other species may have. As some say, magic has returned. Others claim it as mass hysteria or collective consciousness gone insane.
Collective. Okay, who the fuck thinks we have a hive mind? Who's the retard out there with that?
All we know for certain is it is causing mass panic, as 3 cities have currently burnt down as of the beginning of this broadcast.
Shit.
Thousands of people have died via frostbite, being blown off a roof. Many people have died to a lot of circumstances, which consists of, but is not limited to, being blown off a building, burned to death, froze to death, crushed by a rock, drowning, and various other forms of elemental fury. I think someone was lightning by a fart. Don't know how that happened. Also, many suicide victims attempting to leap to their death found that they could fly. Weird.
Damos, we fucked up.
Huh?
I turned to look at them. I think your death count is higher than mine now.
No shit, Sherlock.
Many new forms of crime have begun to sprung up by those who have gained the knowledge and understanding of these newfound phenomenon.
Hold on a second. Damos claps his hands and rubs them together.
What are you excited about?
Chap.
One of them being the well-known assassin from the games hosted a few weeks ago, known as Melissa, found her ability to turn invisible, allowing her to sneak up and stab literally everyone in her path.
Yo, Palpatine, your wife's on the TV.
More news, more info about this news in 23 ons upon the next beginning of the cycle. Thank you. I've been John Whitaker. See you next time.
If there is a next time. Damos, I think we fucked up.
You
It turns
didn't do
off.
nothing.
Look, as long as people don't find out we didn't do anything, or didn't do enough,
Immediately flooded with mail. Oh, praise the wooden lord.
oh, fuck off!
See Palpatine close his laptop,
I do
Yeah,
not
I see.
want that.
just seeing a blog post disappear. I did nothing.
I did nothing.
Palpatine, what did you do?
Nothing.
It's like Palpatine takes to the internet. Everyone, I have to tell you all, this wasn't me.
I did nothing.
It's just a blog full of other Palpatines.
No, he's the only one there. He goes to the Palpatine chat and types in "it wasn't me," and then he has like 15 other bots that repeat it. As Palpatine's labeled 1 through 15.
It makes me feel better.
He thinks he has friends.
Hey,
Yeah,
we don't have
you-
anything to worry about.
you-
There used to be like several thousand people on that planet that could have done something.
There used to be several thousand millions people in that system.
Yeah, and
The
they didn't
problem
do
is-
nothing, and now they're not going to do anything anymore. Ever.
I really wish Matt was here. Matt was here, because his Grimoire has some knowledge that I was gonna lay down and he's gonna tell y'all.
Look, the problem is, our current issue is that now we've got a new problem with crime. Who knows what the hell is going on down there?
Yeah,
I know they're not
there
gonna
are
try to
there are
rob
no
right next to the
countermeasures for some of these things.
I know they're not going to try to rob Quan or commit crime against Quan right now because that's
Quan is
literally
magic.
suicide.
He already has defenses for this.
But the
from
the
way
station
back when.
itself, the station itself, and everyone on the station does not.
Everyone
That's
around
the
the
issue.
everyone around the church does not. Anyone who has the innate ability to use illusion magic, congratulations, they get innate invisibility and shit.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Well, they're more inclined to illusions and stuff. But people that would have been born with inclination towards elements or schools of magic, but wasn't because there wasn't enough ambient or magical energy to enable them to do so, now spontaneously burst fire from their hands. Instead of going up with it like they were supposed to, no, it's, hey, you're now like 37 and you can breathe fire, congrats.
Okay.
I'm glad there aren't many people who are strong in the force. God. There's a reason you learn this crap at a young age.
It's a disturbance of the force.
Also, I would like to reach out with the force and see what is around us, force-wise.
Force-wise. Your force is currently very weak. You can't feel much.
Can I feel like a,
You can feel Lecter.
why can I feel Lecter?
He's the nearest living thing.
Oh. But no, just like, see if there's any strong point in the dark side nearby.
You don't feel anything.
So help me, Wien. Jesus Christ.
Wanna burn a
Yo.
Ween wills it?
What?
Wanna burn a Ween wills it?
For what? What the fuck have we done?
What? Why do you feel a little disturbed by this chaos?
Burns a Ween wills it. What have we done? You get a message. It says you done goofed.
Exactly. We released magic to the fucking universe.
Yes?
Again!
Galaxy.
Life
Galaxy.
will adapt.
Problem
Law
is,
won't adapt.
yes. That's the problem.
Sorry, what? Who won't adapt?
The law.
Oh. Yeah, so.
It's gonna have to.
Yeah, of course it's gonna fucking have to. It's anyone that with ill intent now has an extra weapon.
Yeah.
Basically.
And
It's just fucked. That's what it is. It's just fucked. See if there are any job offers.
already been doing that.
What kind of job offers? God damn it!
Eddie!
There's one for the. There's a guy that wants you to transport pegs.
We can do that again.
No.
Yes,
said Eddie.
Palpatine, yes. How much?
You'll make 200 credits.
How many?
20
How
pegs.
far?
Yeah, that's fine.
How far?
3 light years. I mean, 3 jumps.
No.
We
No,
don't.
that's not worth. Oh wait.
No,
yeah,
that's,
that's not worth it.
That's 60,000 credits. Look for price range. How about that? Not any job. Just look for price range.
All I mean, how about we look for any jobs that will at least net us a profit based off of travel. If he said 3 systems like I thought he meant, it would have been fine, but no.
I said 3 light years. That is not even a system.
Yeah, but then you changed it to 3 jumps. which made it completely worthless.
If you had a different mode of transportation, that would have been completely within reason. Y'all use warp jumps. If you had a frame shift drive, which uses hydrogen instead of this,
How much
you'd be
does
okay.
that cost?
You can't get one for the high wind, and
And
it does not create a warp bubble, so you can't pull the ships in. Each one has to jump independently. So while your ship being much bigger would not be able to use such a drive.
Okay. Are there any jobs that are at least... Look for corporate script jobs, how about that?
That's only given out by other corporations.
There you go.
Find something.
Speaking of which, Palpatine,
What?
you recovered yet?
Fully?
Yeah.
No.
Figured.
Do you think I would? No, I'm not fully recovered.
What jobs are there for 50,000 credits?
Let's go higher than 50,000.
100,000? I don't think the three of us can do those jobs.
500,000.
Just look at jobs for 500,000. Let's see what happens.
Fine. What's there?
In the legal sector or the illegal sector?
Legal.
Legal first, illegal after.
Well, if you're willing to travel 275 light years away, which is approximately like 7 jumps away, you can legally trade slaves.
We can do that here.
Yeah, but there's a market there.
They're imperial slaves.
So, are we transporting the people?
Well, you're buying them from one place and selling them at another.
Fair point.
What about the illegal jobs?
Transporting regular slaves, not imperial slaves. Literally anywhere. Go to the nearest black market that is not your ship, and sell them off. And then sell them off at literally any other black market.
I'm not sure how deep I want to get into the slave trade, guys.
I mean, it will definitely come later, but like
That is the best way to make a lot of money
slave trade.
without fighting.
Well,
But I want to fight!
I know, I was getting to that one. There's a bodyguard mission.
How much?
73,000 credits?
And where?
Some pompous rich kid.
Where?
About 2 jumps away.
We'd make a profit off of that one.
Alright, we're doing it.
Some pompous risk kid. Keep in mind, Damos, if he pisses us off, I'm pretty sure one of us is going to pull a trigger.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure.
well, are you
Can I
talking?
trust what's inside me?
Yes, true.
No.
True.
Okay.
Although you don't have regular joints, so you can bend your arms backwards. So technically you can
Perfect.
First off, how
break their arms and legs.
when you say pompous, do you mean stupid pompous or like?
Asshole.
My
Rich
father
off
is
stuff.
rich. You need to do what I say. Now lick my toes. Oh.
Yeah,
So he
and I'm made of wood, and it's going to hurt and give you plenty of splinters if you piss me off.
So he
He
doesn't
likes
really
that.
understand what money is.
Correct.
Oh, I mean, he only sees it as a number.
Palpatine, you want to join us on this one?
Sure.
Okay.
There's also a assist for assault.
Excuse me?
Assist for assault.
Assault where?
A small mercenary group is asking for assistance in attacking a small planetary outpost.
Where? Hold on. We need to clarify.
3 jumps away.
Do they need survivors?
They wish to
No.
capture the outpost.
Damn it! There goes the Wien's win.
It's approximately 3 jumps away, and they pay 200,000 credits.
Hey,
Maybe. On the other hand, are we enough?
I mean, you and I, yeah, Palpatine. He could probably mind trick some fucker.
Oh, I'm sure he can do a lot more than just mind tricking right now.
He's
I
pretty
mean,
weak.
if we show up in a battleship, I'm sure that'll help.
They'll give up.
I mean, might as well, and then we could go take care of the pompous rich kid for the extra.
All right,
That's the
sounds
other
like-
direction.
that's the plan.
Wait, is the slave trade in that direction?
No, complete opposite.
With the
Okay.
pompous rich kid or the station.
Yeah, complete opposite.
Of the station?
If we
Yeah.
make 2,000 credits, it would totally
200,000.
be worth it to both. Sorry, 200,000. It would totally be worth it to do both.
Yeah, might as well.
And also, does the rich kid need to go anywhere specific, or can he just be with us?
He wants to go to Palagor 7, which is a beach resort.
We're protecting him to that point,
Nope,
or
there.
we're protecting him
Both.
while he's there.
You are to accompany him on his space yacht over to the planet, protect him while he's there, and then return with him back to the estate.
On his space yacht.
On his space yacht.
Deimos, he has a space yacht.
You know, if
A
Matt was here,
space yacht.
You know, if Palpatine just happened to be there and mind trick some guy into claiming it's ours, and then we sell it off.
well, first off, if Matt was here, we could do both these jobs. You guys
Yes.
could go do the assaulty thing, and me and Matt could go be on a yacht.
Oh,
Well, you're gonna have to protect him.
Yeah, and you and Matt can't really do much protecting at the current state.
well,
Matt can.
actually,
Matt can.
Matt,
100%.
yes.
That's why I
actually,
said
Matt
bring
now has way more power. I keep forgetting that.
Palpatine could actually be running interference and using his social skills to actually identify who would be a threat. At least on the yacht.
Okay, hold up. Social skills?
Yep.
I wish Tom was here at this point, because then, Palpatine picks him out, Tom slinks over and stabs them. Stab, shh, it's okay, it's okay.
It's all good.
You
Yeah,
know,
basically.
he just happens to be Melissa's target. He's kind of well fucked, though.
Yeah. I don't like that laugh. It's too Palpatine.
Look, let's go do the assault job, and then we'll accompany him on the yacht.
Tom's just like, my wife! And then she disappears and stabs him in the throat. Why? Why,
No,
my love?
she'd be a living thing. I'd be able to censor.
Fair point. Okay, so where's it's 3 jumps away for the assault, right?
Right.
So if we bring the battleship and the Wien's win and just threaten to bombard them, you think they'll surrender, Deimos?
No,
Why not?
it would make tactical. It would not make any tactical sense. If
Uh.
they know that the people need to capture them, they would know that we can't bombard them, which means it would be useless.
That's why you lie through your teeth. You say you're
What?
gonna let them live, and then while they're on the transport out, you blow them up. Or take them as slaves.
I'm not big on slaves, but if it makes us money, it makes us money.
It makes us a lot of money.
It does.
It makes you a lot of money. Depending on what you sell it, especially if you get them for free, you make a pretty hefty 10k profit per slave.
Yeah,
If not, buying and selling them, you may make about a 4k profit per slave.
Okay.
I love this
I'm
new
gonna go
keyboard
grab-
because it has a calculator function.
Cool. I'm gonna go grab the tank real quick.
You
By the
go,
way.
and you go and you get the tank transferred over.
Yeah, bring it on to the breaking wind.
Your weapon shipment will be in by tomorrow, by the way.
What? Regular shipping?
Weapon. Pew
Weapon,
pew, bang
okay.
bang.
You guys ready to go? I mean,
Your pew pew's coming tomorrow.
So which way are we going?
assault job.
And you still need to set up the
Alright.
military/militia.
We should also set up like a little trade thing to go trade slaves for us passively.
What would you possibly have do that? 1. 2, you still have to hire a crew and or buy another ship.
We can do that
pirates,
on our
obviously.
own. We do own a thieves guild.
We do.
Yes.
Technically, the Breaking Wind is a thieves guild, and any person with a valid thieves mark, you must allow them on.
I don't like that.
Well, they're not going to take anything because it's a thieves guild. You take from the thieves guild, you're screwed.
Yeah, you're technically it's basically trying to rob from Quan, trying to take one of his weapons. It's it's death.
It's something you don't do.
Yeah, so
They have some honor. Don't take from the guild. Take from other members. Do not take from the guild.
yeah. So when the weapons arrive tomorrow, you just want to just say, "Hey, here you go. You're a militia, by the way." Take your gun.
No, we're going to have to actually get involved, I think. 'Cause otherwise they'll mutiny and do whatever.
They're gonna mutiny Marv,
Just let Mark deal with it.
the Grand Priest of the planet.
They're
Yeah,
not
you have a
gonna
point.
Mark. I don't
We
think
could
you
just
understand how powerful.
Dump them off on Marv. I don't know if that's a great idea still, but they won't mutiny at least.
He's literally an alien.
He
from
did teach a bunch of hobos
alien
kung fu
race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in hand-to-hand combat.
warriors.
Oh, that reminds me. I did have the whole democracy thing downloaded.
There you go.
Downloaded
I mean-
democracy.
Democracy 3.
The newer, more powerful version.
Yep.
Communism won't know what hit it.
Let's go to the assault, see if we can't solve this with just our big battleship.
I understand what you're getting at. I mean, the thing is we probably should have put that in the rules. That if you're going to own a gun, you will be called on if need be, as part of a militia.
We can
Probably
still
should have
those
put
in the rules.
Palpatine, get right on that. You own a gun or any type of firearm, you are part of the militia.
Makes sense.
Some of the people here have patriotism for their planet.
What? They have patriotism for Nova Solo of the Triboob system?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, keep in mind, it has the Holy Church of Quan, which is a really big deal to some people.
That's different.
Patriotism, it's where they live.
That's technically what we're talking about here is secular. You can do, be whatever, blah blah blah, Church of Quan, I'll do whatever for you. That's fine. But Nova Solo of the fucking Triboob system?
Dog is where they live. They
I
probably
guess they
spent,
like their cabins.
they probably spent like all their money just to get here, and now
A lot of
they're
them
here.
did.
It's like
Which
this
is
is
why
where I
directly
live.
outside the church was a fucking slum.
Yeah. So if
Okay,
we build
let's
them
get a move on.
houses and
Was
give them jobs,
past tense. It is now a thriving small economy
They've
of
Really
log
evolved,
cabins.
they've really evolved down there.
Of log cabins. And they have coconut powered spaceships.
I'm not gonna bother with that last one.
You see a log ship go flying by.
Not mine.
New rule: if you have a spaceship, you must also be part of the Space Defense Force.
One of Marv's natural 20s. Hard at work. It's now a spaceship.
especially if it's made of wood.
especially if you have a wooden spaceship, you must participate.
Just for the shock value that it will have on the enemy.
Sarah, they're fighting us with wooden ships! Dear God. Use the flamethrowers.
Mad genius on this planet.
Break out the capital ship class plasma flamethrowers.
Okay.
2 planet-wide range.
Why would they do that? They could just tear the core out of a sun. Oh, sorry. That's only the sick thing.
Well, they ate the sun, and then they used it to power the flamethrower. No. They have a black hole generator. Uses red matter.
Okay. So our plan of action is to show up with our big fucking ships around them and hope they don't have enough stores that, you know, everyone will just get bored outside.
Okay.
Can we contact the people? The assaultees? Or the assaulters?
Yee.
I would like to contact them and be like, okay. We're taking the job.
Okay, so you call one of them. Yeah, kinda busy right now. What is it?
Hi, we're from the Blue Star Corporation. We'd like to take the job.
Good to hear. We need reinforcements.
Okay.
Mind sending us.
How
the
quickly can you
blueprints?
get here?
Give us about. How long will it take us 3 jumps? 10, 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
About 15 minutes.
What's the situation there right now?
Get fucking hammered. They have a wall of defense
Oh.
turrets.
Would a battleship do anything to help?
They have planetary shield busters.
Oh. So no.
They,
Are you trying
they also
to capture
have
the building
they also have
itself,
orbital
just the-
defenses.
Are you trying to capture the land or the building itself?
We're taking the station. Fuck! Just get over here.
Okay, fine.
Fucking nitpicking in the heat of combat. Fucking dumbass.
Just get over here.
Okay, so we're taking the tank, the battleship, and
They
yeah.
have planetary defense. Like if they have, what would you say, orbital batteries? Is that what you said, Sean?
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't take such a large ship.
Bring in your battleship. What, guys? We're awesome. You see multiple giant plasma balls come flying towards your ship? Shit.
I mean, what's the shielding on this thing?
Shit.
We got them on the side. That's right.
On the left
shit.
and on the right. You have a rank of 5, I believe.
Yep. We get fire shielding.
Oh, what if we take the wind's win in the tank, and that's about it?
Will definitely fit.
The wind's win can get on get planet side. I don't see it landing well though.
How about the science ship?
That will definitely get in.
It has armor out the 9s.
Like, I'm pretty sure that can take a couple hits if we really want to take it.
It has armor out the 9s. It has no shields, but it has armor. On a lot of it. Also has an extended jump range. You can get there in 2 jumps.
Before I leave, I'd like to refill on ammo. I'd like 3 belts now.
From?
Do we not have someone here that sells weaponry?
Nope.
Alright.
He died.
You did die.
Oh, right. I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, we lost him. It sucked. Okay, so the tank and the science ship. We good with that at least?
Yeah. Can the science ship hold the tank?
The tank
The tank can
attaches
hold on.
magnetically.
Okay.
Yeah, the tank holds onto it, not the
So
ship
we're
holds
gonna-
onto the tank.
So you two are gonna be in the tank, and we're gonna throw you.
Oh, I'm orbital dropping.
Yes,
So you see
we're
this
gonna
giant
orbital
tree
drop
come
you.
in from orbit.
I'm landing on one of those guns and taking something out.
You're gonna try. You hit it, you get pinged off like a bing bong ball. Bing.
Oh damn.
Shit.
Falcon just grabs you in space and just pulls you close and just throws you against the.
Well, as long as I get set on the right path, I can just drop myself if I have enough armor. If I prep myself for orbital re-entry, I can do it. If I prep myself even harder, just drop on something and destroy it. If it's shitty enough.
By the sounds of the gunfight, it sounded pretty well armed.
And you said they had a wall of defensive turrets.
That's what he
But
said.
does the wall reach the inside?
Break through
Okay.
the wall. There's another wall. Shit.
God damn it, Trump is ready.
Deimos, can you survive re-entry on your own?
No, maybe? Can you? What's your armor at now? I don't think your body could handle it, but I'm pretty sure you would survive.
Of course he'd survive. He couldn't fight, but he'd survive.
How about the tank? Can the tank survive re-entry?
No.
No. That you're gonna have to bring in of your own accord, or at least we're gonna have
It
to.
can survive a 200-foot drop. That is it.
Yeah.
So I can't.
And Damus can be in the tank, ready to go and start.
I might actually be more effective in using the tank. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we're thinking.
And Palpatine, how are you at driving cars?
I don't think I'm horrible at it.
How good are you at driving military vehicles?
If you can drive the tank, then Deimos can be on the gunner seat. And we could just have the AI and the science ship just drop it for you, and then I could just orbital bombard
Would-
myself.
Would it be drive military or drive?
Yes.
Drive military.
I cannot drive military vehicles.
Damn it, neither can I. Wing it!
Just step on the gas and go forward until you're dead. How about that?
I shall use the force.
Uses the force. The ship floats towards them, even though it already has hover engines.
Could I give him like a crash course real quick?
No.
Oh shit, you got to be in the
It
tank.
takes weeks
which
to
is
learn
great.
these things.
Yeah, I'll teach you that later.
Lecter, you know how to drive a tank.
Yes, I've driven it multiple times.
Well, we just drop you and Deimos down there then, and then once the tank blows out, because it's probably gonna blow out, you guys can just get out and fight.
Send the two immortals in the tank. Good idea.
Fair point.
I shall be in the heavily armored science ship.
How's
I'm
the
actually
scanners on the
currently
science ship?
far more vulnerable in this world
Decent.
now.
You could probably give some nice you can give some nice intel from space too.
Well, it has planetary
A couple
body
flybys gives an
and
idea what's going on.
it has planetary body and surface scanners.
So he could give decent intel.
You guys paid extra for it to have for it to be better science wise, so it can science good.
Okay, so yeah. Guys, hop on to one of the pods and we'll switch over.
So,
Tanks attached to the science ships already.
you hear that, Adam? We're gonna science the crap out of this thing.
Sweet, we're gonna
Demi-
science the hell out of it. Oh
Damn,
boy.
Dimitri, if you're awake, can we borrow some of your boots?
Little boot.
What? Dropping a boot from space is terrifying. It might leave a giant crater, but come on, it might work.
There's no protection from boot.
Dimitri has been working on orbital boots.
No, we're working on like we need to get one of our ships to
At
have
the
just
corner
like
at the corner of your eye, as you peek around the corner, you see blueprints for an orbital boot launcher.
Yeah. We're gonna need like little tubes in this ship just so you
And
can
right
just
next to it, it's planetary bootbardment.
I used the force to bring them to me.
Good luck with that.
As it begins moving, you see a hand snap and grab it.
Yeah, you don't take shit from the Russian, trust me.
And then a boot comes flying down the hallway.
Get down.
I use the force to deflect it towards left.
The force has no effect.
No.
I said get down. I didn't say try to block
It
it.
goes whizzing past your head and leaves one among the many of other boot prints along the wall.
I pick up the boot and tell them to use this.
Here.
Hold on,
Like
where
I
are the
do.
pliers? Let me hold this safely. Deimos, here you go.
But you guys have two scientists. You guys can have things made for you.
I know. I was actually just about to start talking about that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask them if they could design a takedown mortar.
Do you mean a
Portable
boot
mortar?
Yeah.
We could
That'd be
certainly
nice.
try. I'm pretty sure that already
Okay.
exists, though.
That's why I said a takedown, and that's actually semi-concealable.
How about we
Oh,
strap,
you want one you can hide.
How
Okay.
about we strap a boot launcher to your shoulder?
Because I am much better with artillery than with boots.
The boot is
Fair
artillery.
point. Hold on, what's your artillery at?
I have a +4.
What's artillery? It's not.
Are you thinking of
okay.
using your portable artillery skill?
Yep.
You can literally get the M9 mortar and you should be fine.
All right.
Mobile weapons platform? Yeah, I can do that too. That's somewhat scary.
I cannot.
Heavy weapons, portable artillery.
Yep.
And
I can also use launchers.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, my RPG launcher.
Okay.
I have it.
I'm assuming we're about to start jumping since we're all on a science ship at this point.
Jump begins. Oh, by the way, you're gonna loot the things from the breaking wind, just so you don't have to buy more.
Got it.
Wait.
And you'll have no more warp cores.
I thought we
I already
got
put in an
one.
order for them to come in, but I know they take at least 2 days.
They'll take 3 days.
Oh, great.
Don, I think I done goofed a while ago.
Why?
You remember that thing where we crashed the drop pod? I think I had my RPG there. And we used it to shoot at the tank. I don't remember what
Yeah.
exactly happened to it.
You left it there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's in denial. Just go with it for now until his 5 stages.
You
are
have
over.
no.
I know that he's in denial, Lecter.
I'm talking about you.
I am really sure that I didn't just leave it there. It was kind of my baby, man.
Okay.
Making
Well-
pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Well, Deimos, if you want to get in the gun of the tank now,
Yeah,
He
you
gets
just hear Deimos throwing literally everything out of his room, which consists of 3 robotic bodies.
I would not do that to them.
Okay.
You do hear a bunch of shit being clanked around.
And a random robotic torso getting thrown.
I'll accept a random one.
Deimos. Upon throwing your other robotic body, you have an idea. Who said the army had to be made of organic people?
I've had this idea for a while, man.
You're
I
you're
don't
rethinking
think
this
we
idea.
have the money to do it, though.
You have the means. You don't need an
You
army.
have a point there.
You can have a few though.
You're right. I almost I like had a half memory of the fact we have a manufactorum.
Mm-hmm.
All
Which
right.
can make things the size of people.
There we go.
What's going on?
Roger, roger.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh
I'm-
god, it's a drone. It's a Clone Wars all over again.
I'm sure you know about my plan already. So
Why are B1 droids here? Why not make battle like B2? Come on, man.
Well, you do have the blueprints for Deimos's old body.
Let's just make a bunch of demos.
that's what I was planning.
Make a bunch of demos.
But those bodies were pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But they were damn good.
Hey, scientist.
Okay.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
Scientists.
Tell scientists to make a less expensive body, and that they have 5 minutes to do so.
Or else they get the shocker.
They sketch up the battle droids.
Good.
Roger, roger.
Great.
Make as many as possible.
What?
As many as possible.
As many as possible.
Okay, Nick, you need to speak up. I could barely hear you.
Okay.
Like, eat your mic.
Well,
Well,
sounds better.
A friend of mine said that the other day to speak up. Eat your mic.
And also, before her Palpatine can get in on this, I'm designing the software.
What do you mean
Good.
software? We're giving them basic intelligence.
Shut the fuck up, Palpatine.
They
They're
get
gonna know
basic
how to
order
shoot a
follow,
gun
that's
and
it.
walk forward.
And they ignore Palpatine at all costs.
Order 99.
Ignore Order 99.
They
Do you
give
know
a
what Order
cheeseburger
99 is?
fries,
I actually don't.
mayonnaise on the fries.
Basically, it was Palpatine's order to the Separatist army to just shut down.
Oh, that's right. No, that's right. I was in one of the, I think season 3, episode 6
Spoiler alert!
of what?
Whatever it is you're doing.
Of
Star Wars
season
Rebels,
3,
no one here
episode
wants-
6, Lecter.
Fuck off.
What if I'm still in season 1, huh?
You don't even watch the show.
Fuck you, you don't know what I do.
You sit in your room wanking with your toy right now until your job says, hello, come on in.
No, I don't work.
Yeah, he just wanks it all the time.
Yeah.
More like
with,
it, yeah.
With my new VR wanking set.
Yep.
We
Hentai
still
never
have one of
felt-
those in,
Hentai never felt so real.
we still have like the compatible fleshlight iPad thing at work. It's
Okay, so
Everyone- yeah, no, people are asking, does it come with an actual iPad? For $40, yeah.
Only $40 for an iPad?
Looking at you, yeah, of course it doesn't come with an iPad.
It's only $40 for an iPad?
No.
You
But
said for an extra $40.
no, for $40 is what it is. It connects to your iPad. It holds your iPad and it connects to your flashlight.
I don't want to hear
So-
more about this. This is supposed to be a family channel.
Bullshit.
You guys
Fuck
can
you,
have
it's my
this
fucking
business
Bammy Matt
discussion
show.
later.
Back to game.
That's what I was doing.
Are we jumping?
Of course you are. You've been jumping. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Ah. Anyway, you have you begun the jumping. A day too late and a dollar too short, and you've left your manufacturing thing behind. So you can't make any robots for this journey.
We weren't doing it for that.
Good. They're not hard to break.
Of course they're not. That's why you literally just continually throw them at them. My idea was literally just bombard them, throw them down from orbit until the pile grows big enough that they could survive.
Okay.
We will
We're not
poke
doing
them
that.
with our dead.
Such a waste.
And then we will recycle our dead and make new, not dead, from the dead.
Exactly.
Perfect soldiers. You can recycle them.
You can already recycle soldiers, as long as they're not in too many bits.
Now human soldiers, once they go down,
Yes.
you can't recycle them.
Yes, you
There
can.
you
It's called food.
can. It's called food and organ, Sean. Get with the 20th century.
Okay, so
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
so plan of attack on whatever the hell we're attacking down there.
Hit it till
Deimos,
it dies.
Deimos, do you want to be in the gun of the tank already when he drops you while I drop?
So I'll gang up and hit it till it dies.
Yes.
A little too
Okay.
loud.
You can keep firing the gun until I hop in the driver's seat.
I'll go and lay down some fire.
Might as well. Oh, this is going to be an entertaining fight.
Okay, so 16 minutes later, it takes 1 minute for you to fly to the planet.
Do we see the combat from space?
Now,
During that 1 minute, I would like to scan the planet.
okay, you scan the planet. There's like 15 fucking outposts on the planet. It is a habitable planet.
So are we attacking a specific one, or are we taking all 15?
Just one.
Okay, what the hell's going on? Did it get taken over by pirates and they're just trying to take it back?
You didn't ask.
Shit, you're right.
Which one?
Which one has the combat? That's probably the better question.
Anyway, so you go ahead and you eventually orbit the one that's under attack, and it's on the night side, of course.
So first off, we got a little bit of sneaky.
And once you get to a little lower orbit, you can see the lights flashing from explosives.
Can we see? Like, do the scanners tell me anything about the life forms or anything like that?
There are 15 humanoid life forms, approximately 10 miles or so from the outpost.
How about we drop there, Deimos? Because
They seem to be decently entrenched. Like, quite literally, they've dug a trench.
can we get a scan of the place they're attacking?
That doesn't seem to exist.
God damn it, Melissa!
It's what? No, it's just a black site, dude.
Yeah, I know.
They seem to be jamming the sensors.
Well,
But a
that's no
mile
fun.
around it doesn't exist.
Well, that's no fun. Now I can't drop anywhere. I can't see where I'm dropping.
Sure you
Yeah.
can.
Visually, you can see it.
Visually, yes, but then it's risky.
Can I reach
We
out
can
with the
radio
pulse?
them.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Can
Can we
I
get him
reach
to
out-
tell us exactly what we're looking at?
It's fuzzy. You
They
still,
can-
you still only feel Lecter. Your force seems to be pretty limited around yourself currently.
Okay.
You also feel the 3 scientists on the ship.
Call the people down there and see what we're looking at.
Okay, I call them again.
Yeah? What is it? Where are your guys at?
We are currently above the station
Directly?
outpost thing. Yes, directly.
Can I get a perception awareness check from one of you?
Sure.
Oh,
Since sensor-wise, anything coming from the outpost does not exist. Caden, as you're staring down there, you see a bright green flash, and then it begins coming towards you. They're firing
move
at
the
you.
ship. Move the ship.
But why? There's
I-
nothing. But why? There's
Adam.
nothing coming.
Evasive
there is,
maneuvers.
Adam, yes, there is coming. There's
Evasive
something coming.
maneuvers.
Move.
Dramatic right turn. Right. Don't worry, I know some maneuvers. Begins lazily listing to the left.
I was about to say, is this going to be that Star Wars Family Guy shit?
Now he does
Adam, go towards the 15 people entrenched.
high left roll.
Well,
Yeah, you see this massive green ball go flying by you.
oh, that looks familiar.
You know, about the size of a tank.
Maybe we shouldn't be directly above this place.
That wouldn't have been a great idea. No, why did you guys go here? Should have gone to the edge.
Well,
Yeah,
now
it's
we're
fine.
going down to the 15 people.
Yep, no, we're here now.
I'm gonna fly a little bit more away. So Adam takes you to about like 20 miles out, and then begins bringing it down.
If we stay close enough to the ground, they won't shoot at us
Bullshit.
with orbital weapons.
Bullshit. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yes,
no
let's-
shit, they won't hit you with orbital weapons.
Because it's not orbital anymore.
Exactly.
That's with regular land-based anti-ship weapons.
Anti-air.
That'd be fine.
There you go.
That's why you put wheels on your spaceship.
We're not ramming the ship.
I think you might actually be onto something, Lecter.
Deploying
They
bicycle
To
wheels.
control it. If they said they wanted to just destroy it, I would have brought the Wien's Wind and just obliterated the place. They want to control it. They want to take it over.
Well, I mean, yeah, but how much of it do they actually need?
Okay, now as you're looking at it, you do see it has some heavy shielding. There seems to be like 4 or 5 layers of shields going over this thing.
Okay, so no aerial stuff. We're going in with the tank.
Should have brought the nuke.
It would have been pointless, actually.
Fires anti-nuke.
Yeah.
It would have made a nice boom.
Look,
makes
this is
no
seeming a
boom.
lot like some anti-nukes negate them.
Nukes work because they achieve fission and or proper fusion. Anti-nukes detonate next to the nuke so that they can't go off properly, which makes them fail.
So basically, it just slips a piece of paper in between the two atoms trying to fuse.
If you want to visually represent it, yes.
Stupid.
Well, do you guys want me to explain proper
No.
nuclear bomb
No.
fusion, or
Good.
No.
We're good.
No. Are we landing or not?
I don't know where you're landing? He brought you into
yes.
atmosphere. You didn't say you wanted to land.
We want to land
Near
next
the
to-
15,
near the 50.
guys.
They're getting shot at. I'm not going over there.
Come on.
Lecter, we're going to have to drop the tank and go over to them in our armor.
Okay, Palpatine.
If you guys want to get in the tank, I can drop you as we fly by them. 'Cause
Yes.
you're currently
Yeah.
standing inside the ship. That might not be the best situation to be in.
We can just drop Lecter from inside the ship. He'll be fine.
Anyway, so he lands about 20k out.
Okay.
20 miles out.
What was the speed of the tank again?
Slow.
Get us closer.
Well, hold on. Deimos, get in the
Oh,
tank.
they're just getting in the tank. It's gonna
Okay.
drop them closer as as they fly by. I don't know. Do you want to be in the tank with them? There's room for people.
We
Uh,
paid extra to have every upgrade.
How
We paid
durable
extra to have
is
all the
tank?
seats and all 4 upgrades.
How
It is a
durable-
proper tank.
It's a proper tank. It's also basically a small submarine as well.
5 people, I believe, is what it was.
The pilot and the
I think
pilot, the
this-
gunner, and the 4 people in the back.
I think this
is
is
what
a
it was.
better question. How confident am I in my abilities right now, Sean?
As long as it's within about 50 feet, pretty good. After that,
Okay.
it's pretty iffy.
Okay.
Also,
Look,
you're
Palpatine.
Palpatine. You should be pretty confident in yourself, anyways.
Palpatine, did
Yes.
Mama raise a bitch?
I don't remember my mother.
Did Mama Palpatine raise a bitch?
Well, he's not responding with a no, so I'll take it as a semi-yes.
Fine, I'll get in this stupid tank. I'm
Get
taking
better.
off my glove.
Now
That's what I thought.
there are just regular seats, but there's also one that operates the sonar position. Do you want to be there?
Sure.
Guys, we're not underwater. Really?
I understand that, Palpatine.
Palpatine manning the sonar position. Guys, I found something out. What is it? We're not underwater. Collective gasp fills the tank.
I'm going to fucking murder you.
Palpatine
Guys.
chokes on this because he cannot breathe. Gasp.
Guys. Figured
Yes?
something else. We are actually underwater. I lied the first time. how could you be so bad at driving?
Lecter, is this true?
I'm not even driving it.
We're not even in the
Now.
fucking tank.
You guys are now in the tank.
Are we now being carried by the ship in the tank?
Well, it never dropped the tank, so yes.
So, Adam, don't go too far away. Don't go too far up.
Flooring it.
we have contact with him. We have contact with him. We'll be fine.
Lost
I know.
contact with Adam.
But
Oh, but
just
shit.
don't explode, Adam.
He can get a couple hits as long as he dodges the big green balls. He'll be fine.
He didn't see the big green ball. That's my
Yes,
problem.
I know. So the thing is he doesn't stay over there. If they're getting shot at, he doesn't say where the shooting is coming from.
By the way, you heard me when I said I took off my gauntlet, right?
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we're all in the tank.
Yep.
Ready, let's go. Now, I will warn you, the drop is a bit rough.
So what did you say to Adam? Palpatine?
Don't go too high up.
No, no,
Stay
after that.
within comm range.
Just fly back to this current position. That's all you need.
Everything! Retell me everything you told him. I didn't hear you.
That's what I told him. Don't fly too high, because you'll be shot by giant green death balls.
Shut the fuck up! Let's just do the flyby and have him
I
run
think
the
he said something
fuck away.
about him not killing himself.
What?
I think he said something about don't destroy yourself or something like that.
Don't explode.
Oh my
I'm-
god. Shut
I'm
the
telling-
hell up, let's just do this.
I'm telling him to do stuff after he drops us. Because I want to get off this stupid planet afterwards.
You already hate this planet?
Yes. I have to land on it, and nobody bowed down when I landed. I'm assuming.
Adam, stop it, motherfucker!
What is Adam doing?
You processor fucker, that's right. That's what you are.
Sorry, 5 gigabytes of RAM. I didn't mean to offend you.
Could you not
I have
a,
a lot more memory than that, buddy.
Could you not get in a dick measuring contest with a ship that's about to shoot us at the ground? Be much appreciated.
Okay, so you're now skimming above the ground, maybe about 10 feet above the ground.
I will reiterate, the drop's gonna be rough.
He brings you up to about 100 feet off the ground. Approaching trap zone. Hold on to your balls.
Does this
And
thing have
Deimos, hold on to your
attitude?
RAM, however little you have left.
Does this thing
I
have
can survive
attitude?
to the end
Dropping.
of the use on this.
Hang on!
Mm. There is no thud, it's just a You're now on the ground. Hover tank.
I thought
Yeah,
you said
far out
this
we
was
from-
bad.
How far?
About a good 200 feet. And you
From
see
the
bullets
place?
whizzing towards you.
I radioed them. Hey,
We're going in.
tank is us.
This is friendly armor. Coming in to support.
I think he's dead.
Probably. Alright.
We read you.
Give us a direction.
Give us a sit rep.
The place getting shot at.
Give us a direction. We couldn't read anything on our scanners.
It's due north by degree marker 2325.
Got it.
235.
Let's
Make up your fucking mind.
let's help them out of this.
we currently have a bunker.
situation.
Kind of a small bunker set up. Determine what we're doing next. We're getting fucking pelted.
Alright, let's try
Who are
and
you
clear
being
out.
pelted by?
The wall of guns.
Let's destroy the wall of guns.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How far is said wall of guns?
Anyway, so approximately 10 miles that way, degree marker 253 is a solid wall of you don't know what, lined with muzzle flashes of guns shooting at you. They're all harmlessly pinging off the tank, though.
Well, wherever the hell they are, they don't do fuck all. They do fuck all.
Alright. Who's in control of the gun? The main gun.
You.
That's you.
Okay.
They almost forgot where he was for a moment.
I'm driving,
fuck.
since neither of you fuckwits can.
I thought MG, not. Doesn't matter. Anyways, mobile weapons platform or.
Mobile weapons.
Uh-huh.
Shipboard guns or mobile weapons?
Mobile weapons.
Okay.
It's a mobile weapon, so yeah.
Yeah, well.
Return fire!
Zoom. You see the shot go careening towards them and then over the wall,
Nice shot.
Probably hit
Yeah,
something.
thanks.
over the base, and then off to the other side. From Adam. You missed it.
Shut.
Can't see shit, yet you knew he missed. Wow.
Optical sensors.
What the fuck are you doing here, Adam? Get out of here.
What are
I'm
you,
watching.
Tell you have optical sensors?
You can't even
Yes.
see the
He's
green
got
balls
cameras.
flying at you.
On the sides and the front, not on the bottom.
Should probably fix that.
Probably
Maybe.
should. But tell us if you see any weak points on that wall.
I see no weak points on that wall.
Good. You're a very helpful person, Adam.
Thank you.
Firing again. Can I? Or does something have to happen now?
Oh, something's gonna happen. You hear the gunfire stop.
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Oh, look, they're surrendering already.
I don't think they're surrendering.
You see a small hole open up in the distance on the wall.
That's their anti-tank weaponry.
Yes,
I'm moving.
it is. Behind the bunker. Please
Hey,
help.
Damus, how did you fire at it?
You see a giant purple ball of plasma come flying towards you.
I'm not your concern right now.
I used the sonar.
Boom!
Guys, we're still
Tuffy,
not
shut the fuck
underwater.
up and turn that off.
A very loud ping comes outside.
Well, they wouldn't hear it. It's very. It doesn't work in the air.
I mean,
It's underwater!
Why do you guys have sonar on this tank?
Because this
That
thing is
is-
submersible. This is for water base as well. We went for literally the whole kabang. We went for the whole kabang.
Shebang.
Shebang, yeah. So, I'm gonna move!
do it.
Evasive maneuvers.
Roll.
Can I see if I can help the tank move along? Get out of the way.
No, you can't see what's happening.
I can't use the force to be like, move.
Your sonar is not telling you that there's anything there,
Bing. There's nothing happening.
so you don't think we're under attack.
Immediately mortar hits. Still nothing happening.
You guys have said many times that there's a big gun firing at us.
Demos, how about you open fucking fire at it?
How about you actually roll?
Evasive maneuvers, damn it. Good. You successfully avoid it.
Still moving in that direction.
Yep.
It's gonna be harder to dodge the closer we get, you know that, right, Demos?
Yeah.
At some point, you're not gonna be able to dodge it at all.
All right.
Oh, I recommend blowing it up.
You see the small squadron of mercenaries leap from the trenches and run behind you. As fast as their little legs can carry them.
Follow behind the tank. Oh, Jesus! That's gonna hurt.
So Deimos' plasma round goes soaring over there and hits square on the in the center of the one that was
Right
shooting
through
at
the
you.
barrel. Right through the barrel.
There's a small explosion, and then the hole in the wall closes up. Like the armor sheets move back into place and cover up the hole.
Yo, Deimos, I think you broke it.
You see 5 more holes open up along the wall.
Yo, Deimos, I think you killed a Hydra.
I mean, I don't think that's how that works, but they certainly do have movable armor. And move!
Guys, are we under attack? What's happening?
This is gonna hurt.
What do you think this is gonna hurt?
Do I have to dodge 5 consecutive times or just once?
Consecutive.
Got it. So we're gonna get hit by 1.
Can I?
Yes, you may now assist.
Okay,
Flat
I would like
D20.
to push. I would like. Okay.
We're gonna get hit by the first one, and that's it. Unless Palpatine's able to help move the first one.
Critical failure. He moves you into one.
You son of a bitch!
You zigged. He thought you wanted to zag.
I wanted to zig, not zag, you bastard!
So you're sitting there pulling it to the left, and it just drifts right.
Palpatine, what are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
He makes one of the near misses a complete miss.
Okay. What do you mean near miss? What's their accuracy?
Damn fine.
We're still gonna get hit by number 6, though. That's the problem.
They aren't rolling for their hits.
Now I have a table next to me.
Yep.
I rolled 2 ahead of time.
Okay.
One of them
He
critted,
does.
and there's no way to stop that one. But that's in 3 shots, so. Watch out.
So how many hit us then?
Oh no, most of them rolled like. Exact numbers were 5, 3, 10, 17, and 8.
Okay.
Sounds like I can fire again. I really hope this isn't a crit fail.
Shoots right in front of us, flips the tank.
Deflects all
Well,
the shots.
you're not running on the ground, you're hovering. He can shoot in front of you all he wants. Nothing will happen.
Fair point. That's right, it's plasma rounds with a hover. So barely any recoil as well.
Well, you're projecting matter, there's still recoil.
Help.
There it is.
Before I
Oh, this is gonna hit hard. Moderately.
Okay, so the plasma round's gonna hit you.
Maybe we should have dropped on the other side of the wall.
Not the side that they were currently getting shot at.
Wait, what do you mean the plasma round's going to hit us?
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay, you're still
Like I said, the
calculating that.
What was the armor at the tank?
Let me check.
It's considered a
It
medium
says
tank.
12.
wasn't
12 in
Okay.
one circle, 10 is the health.
it? Consult the armor table.
Handouts, armor table.
I love that these things just couldn't really hurt us.
So it's technically a light tank. It's firing anti-tank rounds. It negates 10 armor. So, armor 12.
Yeah.
By the way, if your person this hit you, you'd be wrecked. So Deimos, if this hits you, you're screwed.
Yep.
It's vehicle armor, not personal armor.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
Okay, how much health does it have?
10.
You take 8 damage.
8? It negates
Sorry,
10,
minus 2,
not
6. Take 6 damage.
12. Fucking hell.
Down to 4.
Maybe we should get behind that embankment.
There's no embankment, it's nothing but plains all around this thing.
But they were in like a little trench bumping thing.
'Cause they dug it out.
Way behind us at this point.
Yeah, that's now like 400 feet behind you. Deimos slings around over and takes out one of them. Can you roll a 1d6 for me? Deimos?
Yeah.
Lucky you! You killed the one that got the natural 20.
Excellent.
Well, that would get the natural 20 in this next barrage. So now it's
Well, now
4
it doesn't.
shots. Four more shots come your way.
Miss, 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 miss.
Roll to dodge. You don't know whether or not they're gonna miss you or not.
I already rolled.
No.
You're talking about another 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was 5 previously. It's 4 this time.
This is gonna hit.
Roll to help.
He helped. Roll again and replace the first one. Congrats.
How many more?
3.
Jesus. After that first shot, the tank's just not doing well.
Yeah, one of the rounds seemed to have hit one of the ion thruster engines in the back right of the craft, so it's now listing to the right. Makes it a little harder to fly. Hover.
Control.
Everything. You managed to dodge one of the rounds as it goes by.
Deimos, this is gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
The second round impacts next to you.
So we're gonna get a
Third
little
round.
shockwave on that one.
The third round also impacts next to you, and the last round's gonna hit you.
Can I try to grab these rounds? And deflect
These
them?
are plasma rounds.
That's
Oh.
That is still physical matter, though.
It is. Well, you can't see them, so good luck.
You're trying to grab thin air, so yeah.
I mean, he trust in the Force, Palpatine.
Can I sense them through the Force?
They're not living, so now.
So yeah, why would you try to sense them? Then again, Luke Skywalker pulled some bullshit and sent it down an angled tube.
Yeah,
I was like, then again, they sense when they're getting shot at and just react.
Yeah.
Which they are firing either lasers or plasma.
They are firing. They do fire some sort of, not quite plasma, but is highly
They
energized
say lasers.
gas. They're not actually lasers, though.
Of course they're not lasers, or else you wouldn't see them going. Palpatine, go ahead, give it a shot.
Okay. I'm gonna try to deflect them away.
No.
It's gonna
Yeah.
hit.
You put your hand out in front of you to stop it. Little. You're facing like the left of the tank, so.
You guys never told me which direction.
Is your orienteering bad or something?
So the tank's knocked out. You don't die, but.
Oh, there goes the tank.
Round goes straight through the left side, taking out the rear engine area. There's now a massive fucking hole, and you crash. Brace for impact.
What do we need?
Grace. Or acrobatics, or whatever you have. This will be pure impact damage if you fail. So there's no protection. Unless you have protection. I think Palpatine has protection.
I don't.
Okay, well, can I save Deimos?
No.
It's a crit 20.
Palpatine.
I shall attempt to save Deimos.
What was that 18 plus 3?
That was.
That was your
my-
grace roll.
Yeah, that was my acrobatics. I'm assuming I'm trying to save him through the Force.
Okay. Roll another straight d20 if you want to help him with the force.
I mean, can I just help him with my grace roll? Like,
No.
You can't help a
You-
several ton robot.
You
Sorry.
just said with the force.
Eh,
Deimos.
I tried.
Ouch.
It's been a little bit.
Never mind. Not so ouch. Anyway, so the tank loses power after a few seconds, and noses into the null of the ground in front of you, kicking up dust everywhere.
Well, we have a bunker now.
This thing doesn't take hits very well from those guns, you
It's a
know.
light tank. What do you expect?
No, I'm talking to Palpatine. This thing is not a good bunker. If this thing had better armor, was able to take a couple more shots, and maybe.
So why did we put it in front of a wall of guns?
I'll be honest, we haven't used the tank in so fucking long.
Forgot it was a light tank.
Yes. I honestly believed it was a medium tank at first.
Well, compared to everything else you were taking against, it might as well have been.
Yeah.
And everyone that was like following behind you, they were running behind you with like shovels and shit. They were ready.
So they're digging another trench already.
Yeah, so as soon as they like meet up with you, it takes them like 2 more turns to meet up to you. And as soon as they do, they'll start digging. You gained them like about a mile.
That works. I thought they were a mile out from the place.
No, they were several miles from it, dude.
How many miles out are we still?
I'm pretty sure I said they were 10 miles out. So you're like 9 miles out and change.
How far is the range of my teleport gun?
You don't know.
I have the
Why do you
range
still
that is-
have that thing?
Because it's very useful.
Cause fuck you, that's why.
Oh, I'm gonna have Dimitri pound some more boots and wrenches into this thing, trying to fix it.
Or if we just make it completely out of boots, make it a super heavy tank.
One, not a bad idea. Two, very dangerous if we happen to crash into something.
Maybe for them, it'd be dangerous.
No, dangerous for us. Also, three, it's not airtight.
I don't know, with enough space to update.
I assume I can't use the gun.
The
It's out of
gun.
Unless the gun has its own separate battery.
Still operational. Has 1 shot left.
Might as well.
no.
It charges up with capacitors. Since it had power before it was after since it had complete power to fully recharge before it was shot out, it has 1 shot left.
Make it count, Deimos. Palpatine, get out.
But yeah, Deimos, you
trying
like
to.
bash your face on the controls.
I am outside of the tank behind it.
Deimos, Palpatine, you just like open up the back door of the tank and dive out the back. Plasma round for the tank goes careening over and takes out another one of the guns. There's now only 2.
Good. Very good. I hop out and get in the fucking trench.
There's no trench yet.
There's no trench yet. You see them
They're
running
too
up to it.
They're literally just sprinting behind our tank.
Yeah, and we were going a lot faster than they were. We gained them a good mile, but shit, hold on, they were that. Fuck, they kept up with us.
Well, quite a few of them were like on scooters and shit.
Oh, fair enough.
The rest are like jerry-rigged skis.
Yeehaw!
And then one of them, and then the other's like towing what supplies that they bring with them.
Fair enough.
You know, ammo and grenades and shit. And they're making their way over here. And the other one's towing a shield generator to hopefully give cover whenever they put down, so they can dig the trench.
Okay.
For that was
So-
actually fun.
Hey, Damos. You want to go shopping for a better tank? Or upgrades for this one?
Those arms
After this-
dealers did offer tanks and planes and helicopters and shit.
I'm gonna be honest, we probably should have taken one.
Probably should have taken like 10.
Probably should have done a lot of shit, but... Shut up.
Y'all done goofed.
Shut up, Wayne. I don't need your shit right now.
It's Adam. It's Adam.
Okay, Adam.
Go fuck yourself
Sounds like
then.
something...
Fine then, I
Oh,
won't help
what?
you. Fuck off.
Who's the commander
Set-
here?
Like a turn behind us.
2 guards behind you guys. Anyway, so you guys are braced behind your tank.
Yo, Palpatine. Now that you're outside, do you think you could block some shit?
Possibly. What am I blocking?
Anyway, so you're all now standing behind the tank. Another round comes careening over and blows up the tank. But blows the turret. The tank
There
physically
goes
doesn't blow because it doesn't have fuel.
Fuck. You know, can you break my tank even more? Why don't you? As soon as I fucking wring your necks!
The turret's fucked. The engines are fucked. The tank is mostly fucked. Kinda salvageable, but mostly fucked.
Damos, we're gonna need a new tank.
No shit, we'll need a new tank.
Anyway, there is a decent fire and a bunch of smoke being thrown up from this, so you have some cover.
Okay. Palpatine, do you think you could block some shit now? Might as well get to it.
I can definitely try. I'm trying to think of stuff. Hold on.
As that stops, you do hear the gunfire resume.
So they don't fire the gunfire when they're not using the basic guns when they're using the anti-tank ones. Huh. That might be of use. Might be able to do something. Damos, do you think you could take some of those hits and just keep walking forward until the anti-tank rounds start firing?
I might be able to, yeah.
Ugh.
Can I roll a perception check to try and gauge what kind of rounds they're shooting out there?
You can disadvantage.
Can't get any worse than that.
Damos, I said check, don't fucking walk out there!
So you poke your face
attempt
out.
to check was walk into the mid of fire.
So Dennis pokes his face out and he gets shot the hell up, and he pulls his face back and you just see holes all over his face. And he's like, they're definitely shooting bullets. It might be pixie dust, but I'm not too sure.
Damos, good on you, good on you. Ugh. Okay. Ugh, shit.
So Deimos,
Ooh. That's gonna hurt.
how
Yeah.
much armor do you have?
Fifth. 7? No, that's my age. 15, yes.
I was about to say, I swear you had
It's like-
something over 10.
These rounds negate 10 armor.
I was about to say, you had something over 10. I swear that.
These things negate 10 armor. Count from there. Yeah, you pull your face back. They hurt. They're definitely bullets. They might be pixie dust though. Have to get back to you on that.
Where's my character? Why can't I find my character?
It was delicious. So after a few minutes of sustained fire, the rest of the group make it up to you. And they just like slam into the back of the tank with their shoulders and whatnot after like sliding their vehicles out.
You gonna start digging?
Already begun. Wait for Jimmy with the shield! There's Jimmy! You see a little like wheelbarrow with a shield generator in it. And he sets it up and flicks it on. And a small wall of and a small shield wall comes up, but only temporarily. It's only be up there for like the next minute, so they get to digging.
So you build the trench, then turn off the shield. Got it.
That shield doesn't last long with all this fire going on.
Fair point. Do you think you could build a big enough hole for... Oh, the tank's fucked. What am I talking about? Well, tank's fucked. Sorry, old girl. The few battles you got to see might have been some of your greatest.
Luckily, they're not firing any laser. I really hope they're firing laser rounds. The shield would be more effective then.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, you see like every other fifth round go flying through the shield, unaffected.
Yeah, I see that. So, why are you attacking us, by the way?
We were hired to.
Why were you hired to attack this, by the way?
We don't ask questions.
They specifically said it has to be in one piece.
Correct? They asked us to capture it.
Damn it! There goes orbital bombardment.
They want damage to it at a minimum.
The building itself or the weaponry?
The building.
Okay, good, because we've already fucked up 3 of their guns.
So I found something.
Something
fun.
about a rogue AI. That's all we were told.
Rogue...
Why didn't you say so?
A rogue AI, okay, got it. Have you tried talking to it?
He just like
What I mean-
looks. He just looks at the wall and then looks back to you.
Aside from gunfire.
It's a black site, dude. Nothing gets in.
Probably why nothing gets out either.
Exactly.
Except bullets.
Exactly.
Have you tried digging under the ground to get there? Get all these fucking shovels.
You'll see why in a minute.
Landmines.
No.
If it was landmines, we were unaffected. We're a hover tank. Anti-hover tank mines, yeah. That would have sucked. What do you mean see why in a minute? What's underground? What are we
Anyway,
missing?
so after the minute, and they finished digging the trench, they finished digging it like 1 turn shy of that shield going down. He points down to the trench, and you see solid rock. About 5 feet down is solid rock.
When I meant... Nah, that still wouldn't work.
Even if it was a 1 foot total, 3 feet of clearance above you is no safe.
No plasma cutters.
We had some. They got filled with holes. Those 50 cals tear us up, man.
Fair point. Huh. What to do, what to do. Dan, what you got any ideas?
I could try and fuck with the AI. I don't think that'll do a lot, though. I don't see any way of establishing connection to it.
There's no way of getting to it since it's a full-on
Anyway, as this man just told you, those machine guns are firing 50 cals.
By the way, can you take 50 cals or are those just flat out fuck you?
No, I mean, they're not flat out fuck you, but...
Mostly
making
fuck
damage.
you.
I can feasibly take one to the face and survive. Easily.
Looking at his face that is full of rivets and holes.
I didn't say it happens every time, or most of the time. I just mean sometimes.
Hey, Sean. Would I be able to use Sith alchemy to turn whatever's left of the tank into something?
The tank's fucked, man.
Not really.
Hmm.
Do you guys have any artillery, portable mortars?
We did. It was shot.
Figured.
That's a bad way of using portable mortars if they can just shoot them.
Believe me,
Like-
we tried. We ran out of
Like,
rounds.
really- If you ran out of rounds, that would have been one thing, but just getting shot at is another.
Well, we ran out of rounds, and then as we transported it to the closer trench, he points back. You see, there's like a trench every like 100 feet before you came along.
Okay. Shit, did we have like an EMP bomb or something?
I don't think so. I think we once ordered one. I don't know if it's still on the high wind. You can check.
Huh.
I don't think the high wind will be here soon though.
No.
Huh.
And also,
The answer's no to that one.
Also, that would what? Deimos?
Also, that would cut into our profit margin significantly.
Fair point.
I will say though, we've lasted longer than any other mercenaries they've sent to come do this.
Really?
Yep, most die within the hour. It's been 2 days.
You've been here for 2 days. Don't you need to eat?
He points to the pile of rations.
Fair enough.
And now you have this guy here, and I tap Lecter. Anyone want fruit? Veggies?
I'd like some
Really
peanuts.
suffering from scurvy.
You heard the man, Lecter.
There you go. Just grow some on my arm.
But these are green.
Give him a minute.
Where are my salted peanuts?
I'm not gonna insta grow them for just peanuts. Now,
After a few minutes, you give peanuts. As soon as they break, as soon as you pull them off you, they immediately dry and shrivel up.
oh, really? I gotta do that?
Anyway,
I could grow to
Aw.
a decent size and probably smack the guns. It's gonna fucking hurt like a lot once the plasma cannons come out. But
apparently that wall's equipped with all sorts of shit. The base itself also has has 4 factory grade assemblers.
so they're not gonna run out of ammo anytime soon. Got it.
Probably not.
Yeah, specifically because there's probably ores in this big old rock that's under this base.
It did used to be a mining platform.
Do we know what's under the rock?
A mining
No
platform.
clue.
Because
Probably
if it's like a
valuables
tunnel,
of some sort.
because if it's like a tunnel system that we can use to get in, because they've got to be mining it some way.
I didn't look into it.
Fair point.
Well, you're going to be looking into it now.
But like I said, they don't fire when the plasma cannons are going off. He seems to only fire one type of weaponry at a time. So,
Apparently,
Most likely-
apparently this thing's equipped with all types of weaponry.
yeah, but he's only used 2 types of them, hasn't he? Oh, 3 or 4, depending on how you guys got in.
Well, before we brought the shields, he was firing plasma rounds, like regular laser and plasma rifles.
Fair point. Yeah, Damus, I'm probably just gonna grow and smack the guns. It's gonna fucking hurt.
I
But
think
in
you
that-
might die, actually.
It's
I'm
like
pretty
9
sure
miles
the
away,
build-
dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not stating what size I'm going to first.
You know, you could turn into like a sand snake or something.
I could tunnel all the way there too, but. Do you know what kind of sensors this place is equipped with?
Enough. It sensed us coming from about 20 miles out.
Shit. Could turn into a decent worm and start tunneling that direction. I don't know how long it'll take me to get there though. It's fucking 9 miles out. Oh, this would be so much easier if I could just obliterate the damn base.
Like I said, you could turn into a subterranean creature and try and go up to it.
That's what I'm planning on doing. It's because if I don't grow, I'm gonna have to shrink. I thought about flight, and then realized how shitty of an idea that was, and how fast I would get shot at and shot down.
Yeah, just try and go through the dirt and hope they don't shoot you.
Hope they don't shoot me. Yes, that's a very comforting thing.
Well, I mean, they won't be intentionally shooting you.
They're gonna be aiming for the tank for sure. You guys had anyone else pick up the call, or has it just been us?
Yeah, that was the game.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go sandworm it. I'll go mulling around underground. Fuck. What's this? Fuck that. Do I need to roll something?
4.
To go mulling around underground.
Hmm. Hmm. It'll take you a few hours to shrink.
I've got both my abilities.
You want to burn an ability to turn to a mole?
To get there, yeah.
No.
It's 9 miles out. These guys have been here for 2 days.
Yeah. And you can get there in like 8 hours at least.
You and I can waste time. Palpatine is gonna be bitchy. I don't want to deal with it.
I mean, you won't be here to deal with it.
I would like to use foresight to see if there's anything under the ground.
Can you roll a awareness check for me? For that? With a disadvantage?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
1, 2.
There's 12.
You can't quite make out what it is, but you do sense some metallic objects in the ground here and there. They're like,
I'm a robot.
You've gone Deimos on us. Now, are you looking under the stone or through the ground for the next 9 miles? Or 50 feet? In your
Under the
case.
stone,
Okay.
just to see if
Because if there is a tunnel system down there, because if they're going to be mining ores and shit like that, if it was a mining platform, there's got to be some kind of tunnel system.
I heard the word "do."
Yeah, his mic is really going in and out. You got any better ideas, Palpatine?
Yeah, I've seen some metallic objects underground. Maybe they're like mining drones.
Mining grounds.
Yeah, might be a tunnel under us.
In the chat, you don't see much, but you get a lot of metal tube-like objects in the ground.
Yeah,
Do you? I'm assuming he realized that to us.
yeah. Above the stone.
It extends
What?
from the top of the stone to the surface.
Okay.
What? Oh, bullets. Got it.
Oh, okay.
So Palpatine, what'd you say?
There's nothing below the stone as far as I can tell.
And so we're looking at critique.
Okay. I think I understand. Also, Sean, I think your mic's okay.
Eh.
We heard you clicking. So yeah.
So explain it better. Like, is it like air tubes?
No,
No, they're just-
you can't exactly make out what they are, but they're tubes. They seem to have things poking out from them, but you can't quite make it out.
I think there are mines.
Mines. Like bomb mines? Where?
In the ground, Lecter.
I assume that. I'm talking about where ahead of us. You can tell us that much. I'm hoping you can tell us which direction not to go first. I'm gonna be running into this shit.
Do I see enough of it to understand which direction not to run into?
You can't see you can't see out far enough, but the closer you get to the structure, the more of them they seem to be.
Well, it seems like they're concentrated more densely the closer you get to the structure. So this may not be the best idea.
What if?
I think the mole idea is still pretty sound.
It's a very sound idea.
Until you're told there's mines.
Well, I assume
can
since
mole-
you're
Huh?
I assume since you're a mole, you'll be able to tell where the mines are, at least in 5 feet of you.
For the most part, I should be.
And you would, well, I guess you have shapeshifter baggage, so
You wouldn't know that they're mines until you touch them.
I mean,
Then
And the
you-
detonator's on
Yeah,
top,
sure.
so as long as I don't touch the top of them.
Are you sure they're on top?
Well, if it's a normal mine, if it's a proper mine, I highly doubt they predicted a tree creature would come into this fight.
I doubt that they thought something could slide under between the mines and the rock.
And I highly doubt a mine's gonna be 5 feet underground where the dirt could just preemptively trigger the button out of nowhere. So yeah. I could just start digging through and stay next to the stone. That'd take me some time, you do understand that, right? Well, I guess we're sticking to the mole idea?
I mean, I can't see anything on the face of it besides the mines, which should at least potentially be avoidable.
I might be able to create a small earthquake. Maybe that'll set over mines.
Okay.
There's a force power called Alter Environment.
Hey, what's the range of your teleport gun?
I have no idea.
You want to test it out? While I'm busy with this?
Yeah, I can test it out the other way. If that's what you're talking about.
You better aim right when you're trying to get back. I guess I'm going Molin.
How long is this wall, by the way?
He showed you a schematic. It's exactly a mile in diameter in a circle.
So yeah, one orbital bombardment would have taken care of literally everything.
Except shields.
Problem is, they want it alive.
It's also heavily shielded.
Can we try to contact this?
It's a black site,
More?
most likely. I mean, you can give it a shot. Wave a white flag, see if something picks up.
I did see something where you could literally talk to robots through the Force.
They're also not that strong. Yeah.
No, not that strong yet, but it would be a very useful thing to have right now.
We've tried that. No one's been able to escape this place alive. And I tried.
Tank's fucked. Huh. Well, if we did...
Palpatine, how would your lightsaber do on the rock?
Oh, I can try it. I pull out my lightsaber and I try to cut into the rock.
You cut the rock.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't mind wading through molten magma.
Currently, our plan is kind of starve, or send Lecter out as a mole.
I'm turning into a mole right now. I'm doing my best without using my abilities.
You see Lecter ever so slightly start to shrink.
I thought it was a large mole, not a regular mole.
How's that shrink regardless? Yeah, I was gonna say, so how big of a mole do you want to be?
Maybe like a foot and a half.
That's a pretty big mole.
Biggest human-sized tunnel.
I don't recommend that because, well, I mean, the dirt's 5 feet under. But 3 feet under the dirt is still dangerous.
I'm gonna take my lightsaber and plunge it as deep as I can go, like without letting go of the hilt. So like the hilt won't touch the stone.
Okay.
And just do it in a circle where nobody is standing. Nobody is standing on top of this.
Are you standing on top of it?
No, I'm not standing on top of it. It is a small circle.
Okay, you draw a smaller circle in the stone with your lightsaber.
Okay. It does. Does the
Nothing.
circle drop or anything? Nope, nothing.
No.
I'm pretty sure this is just solid rock.
Yeah.
I start flinging molten rock at
That doesn't stick to your sword.
the Force. No, you don't. Can I maybe use the Force to kind of shore up our trench? Like, move the dirt to better protect us?
You know,
They've dug
Palpatine,
5 feet down, and all the dirt they dug up, they threw over to be towards the wall. So they have
cover?
Better than exact 5 feet of cover. It's
By the way,
Like
do they
6.5.
have any weapons?
Hey, Palpatine,
Yes.
why don't you use the Force to try and pull up the mines?
Where's the closest one?
closest one seems to be about 30 feet away.
I would like to try to trigger it with the Force.
Trigger it?
Yep.
How?
With the Force.
How?
Push down on it.
You wish to push down on the top of the thing.
Yes.
Okay, use the force to push down on it, and nothing seems to what happened to it.
Okay. I would like to try to pick it up with the Force.
As you begin to try and pick it up, it detonates.
Ah.
There's a large hole over there now.
I've made more cover.
There's now a 5-foot deep pit.
Okay.
Approximately 2 feet wide.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's pressure sensitive on top. It looks like if you touch the side or try to move it like any way, it'll detonate.
I guess you're our mind clearer now, Palpatine.
Where's the second closest one?
Significantly farther, about 60 feet away.
10 feet closer.
What do you mean 10 feet closer?
He needs to be 10 feet closer to affect it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, guys, how about we start tunneling towards it?
Like they're still gradually shrinking. You hear all the gunfire stop, and all the other mercenaries are a little confused.
They don't like the gunfire stopped. I suggest we get down.
I'm gonna try to peek over carefully. And see what's going on.
You get hit by a high caliber sniper rifle.
The gunfire stopped,
Alyssa
Yeah.
kicks you in the face.
and I said carefully. So I'm basically sticking my face through the dirt.
I just imagine like your
creates-
face going through the dirt.
I know. I'm just imagining like he turns into like a slugsaur and he sticks his eyes through the dirt and he pops out.
So do I need to roll an awareness?
Please. Yeah, the gunfire stopped, and all the little holes along the wall have closed up.
The big guns aren't opening.
No.
Gunfire has completely stopped. Think we have a problem.
Real quick, is the hole that the mine left like a foxhole? Like what
It's, yeah, 5 feet deep.
could it be used as cover?
Totally.
It's 5 feet deep.
And I pop my head out and shoot
Okay,
my...
I need an awareness check real quick from everyone.
I got a crit. 20
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, 5.
Nick doesn't notice shit, neither does Deimos. So, Lecter's gonna point this out to both of you. There's a slight whistling in the air.
Fuck.
I would like to pull out my teleport gun.
Mortars hit.
Hey, is that shield on Is that shield good on mortars?
It's not!
Like I said, he fires one type of weaponry at a time.
Well, I suggest we run to how big is that foxhole? I don't think it's big enough for all of us.
It's not.
I would like to
Palpatine.
get up and run to the foxhole.
How about you try and catch one of these mortars?
And throw it back.
Because if I'm standing under the mortar that I'm trying to catch, and I don't catch it, that's what happens.
If you're
You do us
within
all a
50
good favor and leave?
If you're within 50 feet of a mortar, you aren't going to survive if it lands.
Fine, I'll get out of the trench and move away as far as possible before trying to catch them.
Can I see that teleport gun?
No,
I want to try something.
no, it's mine.
I just want to see it.
Nope.
I just want to try something.
No.
Did Mama Palpatine raise a bitch?
Who is currently standing in a trench that's about to be hit by a mortar, and who is not?
Speaking of which, one of the guys just got nailed by the mortar and died.
Oh, that's terrible. You know what? We can try running right now. Palpatine can be our minesweeper, and we can jump into the.
Could be our
There weren't-
minesweeper.
There weren't mines behind us. If we just follow the path we took in the trenches, we'll be fine.
That's not the point.
You're talking about running at them.
Yeah,
only
because
running
now
to
they're
the
using
foxhole.
indirect fire.
Fair point. Like I said, that you only use fire one type of weaponry at a time.
Exactly.
Currently, he's lobbing. He's not
Current-
direct.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
Indirect
why
is
we
what he
need
said.
to move forward.
Start fucking moving.
Again, moving to the foxhole, we're gonna start blowing up more mines.
Okay, so as soon as Palpatine, Palpatine and a few others die, immediately leave the trench and begin scattering, the gunfire resumes.
Oh, great.
People scramble back. A few people are hiding underneath the carcass of your tank.
I pull out my teleport gun and shoot the foxhole.
You teleport to the foxhole.
I then get down.
Palpatine, just let me fucking see the gun.
Gotta come get it first.
And then start blowing up more mines.
Lecter's theory down the drain.
What?
I said Lecter's theory down the drain.
Yep.
Anyway, everyone makes it back to like hide behind the tank and under the tank. Quite a few of them are digging under the tank, so the tank's acting as a bunker. So
I don't
your
know.
your tank is now acting as a bunker.
I don't see how well that thing's gonna survive a mortar.
Well, it's now double thick armor since it's the top and the bottom armor,
Fair point.
and it's meant to go underwater, so it's thickness all around.
Yep.
So the inside of the tank ain't gonna fare too well, but the bottom is gonna fare completely fine.
Hmm.
It's going to do okay. For
It's
now.
gonna be okay. Anyway, so quite a few people just died during that.
Well, there goes that fucking idea.
What were you gonna do?
Well, I assumed he was only firing one gun at a time, because if he was a rogue AI, I assumed he was also malfunctioning, not understanding the concept of firing two guns at once.
Yes.
In the sense of firing two types of guns.
Yes.
And in that sense, if he was going to be shooting mortars at us, I was going to say, let's fucking book it. But it's saying that he learned how to open fire two guns at once, that went down the drain.
Still firing the mortars.
Yes,
No,
he's currently firing mortars and guns.
The mortars have stopped. You can hear them.
So he switches between the two.
Yes.
So
He
if
switched very quickly between the two.
he did.
It's when he's trying to fire anti-tank that he takes some time.
I'm gonna blow up more mines to force him to do more mortar. I'm gonna try to get up to the wall.
That's like 9 miles of mines you're going to be working with.
It'll be slow.
The nearest mines, you'd be like 40 feet away.
I'm gonna blow it up.
Nearest, it should be closer, because if the first one was 30 and the next one was 60, it should be 30.
Well, the direction that this one was from him. It's not straight line, dude.
I'm gonna
Angles.
blow it up.
Angles.
Angles.
And he's now moved, what was it, 20 feet, 30 feet that way?
Any
So-
clue on what's inside the wall?
Also, I'd like to point out that the non-immortal character is the one running towards the death wall.
Hey, we're trying to figure out how to play it, by the way.
Yeah, you rustled Jimmy, the other one, and it detonates, creating a similar foxhole to the one you're sitting in.
Is there
I'm
any...
asking the guy, do we know anything about what's on the inside of the wall?
No clue.
So we don't even know if we get past the first wall. There's not going to be a second.
Oh no, there's only one. There's only one external wall. I was told there was no internal defenses, so once we get in there, we're good.
Then why didn't
So-
you just...
Unless they've changed that. Unless the AI has changed that, so we're preparing for a lot of shit.
Damos, I have a very ballsy plan, but it's gonna fucking suck.
Maybe. Can
It's 9
Palpatine,
mo- Hmm?
can
Can Palpatine what?
Palpatine part the Red Seas in regards to this dirt?
Well, if the guys follow him, then yeah. They follow through the pathing of the mines, yeah.
I mean that quite literally, as in he just moves the dirt up.
Just lift the dirt.
Yeah, so that you can create a trench line down to the wall.
Move 9 miles of dirt.
Yep.
No, just a little bit at a time.
I'm gonna move 9 miles of dirt on top of Deimos.
I think it's a straight line. Doesn't necessarily need to be that much.
Nope, I'm gonna put it all on top of the wall. I shall build Trump's wall
Cool.
Basically.
even higher.
What do you think this is?
Wall just got 10 feet taller. Oh, by the way, guys, I have the audio being accurate right now, so
Currently no gunfire.
Which means they're probably going to mortar us. Start moving.
Damos, like I said, I have a ballsy plan, and it's gonna suck if you don't want to be a part of it. That sounds familiar.
That nice.
Damos, get down.
a few plaza rounds go flying over the trends.
What was that for?
Into the next and teleport to the next foxhole.
Palpatine, could you just like gradually push the dirt up into the side as you move along? Not all at once, just gradually as you're moving. And if you sense you're next to a mine, just pop it.
Sean.
Hmm?
Would I be able to do something like that?
I mean, if you take your time and gradually do it, I don't see why not.
The ground seems particularly tough. You can't just pick it up. It takes them considerable effort to dig with a shovel.
Brother Damos.
I still gonna use a shovel to dig with the force.
You don't have a shovel.
I could have them throw me a shovel.
If that's alive is under the tank. They have no idea of your existence right now.
They assume you're dead. But, Damos, how high can you fall before you actually take damage?
5 feet.
5 feet? Shit.
You're
What
thinking
kind of
of dropping me.
I was thinking of flying over there and dropping both of us.
Yep.
Like I said, I can prepare for entry and landing. If I just become like a shell for you. Make sure you can...
Firing laser core.
I don't think that would be a good idea. You know, now that you've mentioned it though, what if you became a hummingbird and went into center?
That 50 cal is gonna fucking annihilate me in that case.
I
If
mean,
it
if
hits
it
you.
can fucking hit you.
If it can hit you, you're a hummingbird.
Ah, shit, yeah, you're right. Their speed is fucking annoying.
You're so tiny.
I would be distracting them.
Also, I'm a bird. Why would they shoot a bird?
It's a rogue AI. Anything that moves.
Fair point.
Wall of lead. Wall of lead. Airburst rounds.
Well, technicality, it's moving. Why is it not shooting itself?
Also, within a mile of
Aha!
that cover will be, we won't be able to use cover.
There is no cover. You have to make
Yeah.
the cover.
Once we make the cover, if we're within a mile of that wall, they're gonna start being able to shoot down at us.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're gonna need someone on the inside in the first.
That wall
place. We're
sits
gonna-
at like 20 feet up, by the way.
Okay.
We're gonna need it in one way or another. Is it like a solid building, or is it just like an open ceiling fortress?
It's an open fortress, but open air quotes because it currently has like 5 layers of shielding over the top of it.
Is that military shielding or against organic life forms?
Military
If we can
shielding.
tell. Okay, so it's just protecting against fire.
Military hard light shielding.
Yeah. A
Hard
bird
light.
could get in,
Hard light.
So I
as
can,
long as it wasn't
It's solid. It's hard light.
Oh. Never mind.
hmm.
Although
I might
anytime they wish to fire, they have to open up a hole in the shield to shoot out. Of the top.
So if you guys can bait out another mortar fire, I could probably get in.
I think I'm getting pretty good at that, actually.
Baiting mortar fire.
Palpatine, you're good at baiting shit.
It's a trap.
How many mines are around here right now? Within my range.
There's like 2.
I'm gonna pull it up.
I guess we can go with the hummingbird plan then. Because ground's not safe due to mines. And frankly, if I fly up high enough, I don't think the guns would shoot me. That they would have. If I fly up high enough, the anti-air guns would have to shoot me.
And they get airburst rounds.
Hmm.
They don't need to hit you, they just have to get close enough.
So if I fly in a moderate zone, I could probably avoid most of it.
But the question is, would it give a shit about a hummingbird?
It's a rogue AI. Anything that moves, it'll shoot.
Will it be even able to pick it up?
Possibility.
Yeah. I'm liking possibly instead of definitely.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Leave
The
some
rate this
sticks
is-
with me.
Yeah, hold on. You have a pot or something? Fuck it,
We
I'll
got
just...
a bunch of dirt all around us.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll just shove like a finger into the wall. Grab a hold of that if I don't make it.
So you usually like to put his hand into the wall, and he pulls out, and like 2 of his fingers are in the wall.
Okay, hummingbird.
Also, like, we're probably gonna lose communication in there. so-
Actually, you could just honestly just leave most of your body mass here.
Fair point, since I'm literally going as small as possible.
And we're probably gonna lose communication with the platform.
Yeah, I know, so it's gonna suck. I can't grab Deimos, I can't grab you. Like I said, I was gonna just teleport to the fucking wall and punch my way through.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
It does, actually.
Well, when something immediately warps from one place to another, the guns are gonna have a little freak out. And within that time frame, there's gonna be a giant hole in the wall.
I've been doing it. They don't seem to be freaking out that much.
You're 9 miles out. I'm talking about when it goes from 9 miles out to literally right next to you.
Also, we don't know the range of the gun.
Well, that's why I was saying let's try it. We need to experiment on that, by the way.
I know it gets about 40 shots or so before it
Runs out of power.
recharge. And I think
What
it
if we
just
just-
recharges automatically.
Okay. So could I just like pop off my head and then morph into a hummingbird there?
Totally.
John?
I said totally.
Oh, you bugged out for me. Okay. I'm assuming the swords don't change shape with me this time.
Nope, you're leaving them behind.
Yep. Shit. How long is it gonna take me? A couple minutes? An hour?
Well, if you wish to leave most of your body here, then half an hour.
Okay. I'll leave most of my body.
So you see, like, just head detach from his body, and the rest of the body just stands there as his head goes off.
I have a question. How long would it take a hummingbird to go 9 miles?
Oh, I don't know. They're pretty fast.
Speed of a
Speed of an unladen swallow.
Yep, basically. Now, is it a European or an African unladen swallow?
34 miles an hour.
So
Holy
maybe
fuck!
like 30
Like
minutes
20
or
minutes.
so?
Less than 20 minutes. 34.
Assuming they get to top speed instantaneously, which they don't, but in this case, we'll say they do.
Yeah, but
So
we
it would be
also-
about. It would really be about 4 hours.
4 hours. It's only 9 miles away.
No. Okay.
Clear all. 34 miles an hour.
I did the math wrong on that one.
Very much so.
Yeah.
In 1 hour, it'll travel 34 miles. So 34.
It's not that hard. You're only going to be like 20 minutes. A little
Yeah, no,
bit shy, actually.
I did it backwards. It'd be 3 minutes and about 4 minutes then, in that sense.
No.
No, I'm still doing this wrong. I'm thinking the numbers wrong. Fuck.
It's about 10 minutes. Sorry. 20 minutes, sorry.
3.7.
3.7. 3.778. Yeah. That's what I have up like.
So about 4 minutes.
Yeah. So I was right.
Actually, if we want to convert this to minutes. $34 miles an hour times 60 means miles in a minute. We'll convert that to minutes. Did that twice. 2040. Three hours?
No.
No.
It's not going to be longer than an hour.
It can't be because if I'm traveling 34 miles an hour,
If he took 3
3 minutes?
hours,
Sorry.
he could be there, back, and there again.
Let's say 30 to 20 to 30 minutes.
It's about 20 minutes. Jesus Christ.
I was trying to get it feet per second. I don't know why. I'm like, hold on. Where did I get this from? What am I doing? It's midnight. I don't care anymore.
fair point.
For grace and posterity's sake, we'll say 25 minutes. Make it
Okay.
even.
Cool.
Give me about a little under half an hour. Whew. So, how long does it take me to change shape? Half an hour?
Half an hour.
Okay, so about an hour total. Got it. What are you guys going to be doing in that time frame?
moving from foxhole to foxhole.
Trust?
Be shot.
Yeah, Palpatine, every time you jump out, an array of machine gun fire goes to try to pepper you.
I just keep using the teleport gun. It's like whack-a-mole with machine gun.
Whack a Palpatine.
After about 20 moves, I stop.
On your third move, mortar fire. A lot of them.
I try to catch a mortar.
Okay, Palpatine's gonna die this time. Palpatine
Oh,
dies.
you're dead.
Am I straight dead?
I'll roll for damage. Mortars are deadly. A d20.
And you don't have your cape, so
Cape of anti-bullshittery. Take 18 damage. Do you have any armor?
I do.
Okay, apply that. It's mostly shrapnel.
Actually, before that, could I throw out my shield? Because I do have a personal shield.
That's an arm shield. Takes your standard action to prepare that.
Okay.
Should have done that ahead of time.
So -4 from the total damage.
You take 14 damage. Palpatine's hurt.
Palpatine's hurt real bad. Where's Palpatine?
Now roll Grace to dodge the next one.
Give me a second.
I just imagine as it starts, you guys are watching and you see Palpatine running out into the open to go try to catch one of the mortar rounds. He misses it by like 5 feet and it goes off over there.
This is why I told you I'm not trying to catch a freaking mortar.
You see him get hurt real bad, and then he decides to turn around and go running back to his foxhole as one lands in the exact same spot. He's far enough away that doesn't hurt him. The whack at Palpatine commences. Since he's out in the open, machine gun fire!
I teleport to the foxhole. I talk over comms, so is this plan of yours going into effect anytime soon?
It's been 10 minutes.
It's the current... Well, because the current mortal is the one being shot at by machine gun fire.
I don't know
You
why
guys-
you decided to run out.
because
That,
you
that
guys
was
that
your
being
fault.
said,
Bitch.
the mercenaries over with you are like trying to tend to one of the people that didn't immediately die from getting hit in the face with a mortar.
None of us told you to run.
Well, we were stuck in a trench and nobody else was doing anything.
It just takes fucking time.
That sounds like a problem of your own impulsiveness, Palpatine. Okay, so Pretty Bird, can
It's been 10 minutes since he started. Yeah. So Electra's head like went off of his shoulders. Well, went off of his neck and then moved to his shoulder and is now slowly changing into a hummingbird. It looks significantly less like a head, I'll tell you that much. It's a little weird looking at this, says one of the people.
Get used to it. What? Have you never seen the alien change its form completely before?
No.
Fucking speciest.
No. Fuck you.
You need a better high school education, man.
I have 3 college degrees.
And you have never seen another alien change its form like this, huh?
No, I've never seen this species at all.
What's your degree in?
Explotology. Cryptozoology. And welding.
What kind of hack cryptozoologist did you get?
Apparently the bad kind. I never heard of walking,
That's
talking trees.
You know what? It's okay. Live and learn. You can do a dissertation about this or something.
Although they were
However that
mentioned. That was like 12 years ago, dude. I'm not going back to college. So Palpatine, what are you doing? Crying in your foxhole?
Currently trying to figure out a way to not die.
Failing miserably, I can see.
People are really outreaching for this shit. Oh my god. Fucking hell. I'll deal with that later.
I would like to put up.
Huh. One nails the tank, but other than that, nothing happens. So Palpatine, 2 rounds hit near you, like about 20 feet, like 20 and 30 feet away each.
Okay.
You like hear the shrapnel fly over the pothole that you're sitting in. Do you guys want to call it game? Pick this up some other time. Hopefully,
Maybe.
hopefully Marv might be in here.
I kind of want to see what how Lecter's adventure is going to go.
Yeah, it's like another 50 minutes from here.
How about this? If Palpatine's not going to do anything, we'll time skip to Lecter being a hummingbird.
That's
I
what
would
I
like-
was saying.
I would like to throw up a force barrier.
Fail.
However weak it might be. Oh, come on, man.
You throw it up, the bolts immediately go through it, immediately breaking it.
Palpatine, just lick your wounds. Don't do anything.
Palpatine
It's kind of
stands up.
surprised that
You
Ross
see
missed
a
a
weak,
session.
shivering barrier go up in front of Palpatine, and one 50 cal round bounces off it. Only one. And the rest immediately go through it. But Palpatine, you're gonna take a few hits.
Well, no, I'm not like standing up and doing this. I'm literally laying down, just like putting it over the,
Hole.
like literally just closing the hole with it.
Oh, then nothing happens.
Yeah. Just so like if shrapnel does hit, there's something.
The mortar hits directly on top of you, detonating on that, and then showering you with shrapnel.
And I would like to put my arm in front of me and be ready to turn on a shield.
Just have it on.
Oh,
Well,
how long does it last?
I think you said 5 turns.
Personal shield, 3 charges, 50 armor.
Each charge lasts a minute, so you have 3 minutes.
So are we time skipping?
Okay, we're time skip. Lecter, you're now a comfortable little hummingbird standing on your own shoulder. You're also able to look into the prime real estate that is Louise's
shoulder.
room.
Yeah.
It's pretty swanky in there. You're actually small enough to fit in there.
I'll do this again some other time.
say, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go explore. I'm gonna explore my own body."
Okay, time to fly.
Deimos, you can wait. Lecter needs to explore his own self. There's a swimming pool in there. Faith TV is on.
There's a swimming pool? Excuse me?
Faith.io is running on the computer.
I'm okay, so it's been another 20 minutes. So,
No.
time to book it.
We're ending it with you being the hummingbird
Oh.
Oh.
a few minutes in, because other stuff's gonna happen now. We'll end it, and hopefully, he'll be in for the next game, which I put him on the ship, since he is a scientist.
Good. Because I think I'll
He
need
is-
him.
He is on the science ship there with you guys.
I think it would be a much easier time with him here.
It probably will be.
Maybe.
We'll just say
I
he's
don't know.
taking a nap and he was a little overburdened. No. Have this. He secluded himself in one of the sensor bays to go
I'm a
through all
little
the new shit he
surprised,
has.
though, that he missed a session.
Me too. So something must have happened. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, so we're
Yeah.
ending this session, ending the recording soon. Thanks to absolutely anyone that watched. I don't know if anyone did. I couldn't watch the stream myself because internet problems.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.